Bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it. Bring it back, bring it up, up. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it. Bring it back, bring it up, up. Bring it back, 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 bring it.
of North Alabama. From the University of North Alabama and Roar Lions Productions, it's time for UNA Baseball.
Rips it into right field, back at the track, and it's gone over the bullpen.
UNA Baseball is brought to you in part by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CBNS Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages.
Into right field, and the Lions are gonna walk it off.
Now, it's game time. This is UNA Baseball, brought to you by Roar Lions Productions.
It's a warm and sunny day here at Ken Dugan Field as the visiting North Alabama Lions take on the LIPSCOMB Bisons as both teams look off to start off strong in conference play this season. This is Atlantic Sun Baseball on Roar Lions Productions. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the booth. My name's Braden Rogers, and alongside me is my broadcast partner for the day, Chase Glover.
Man, so good to be here.
Chase, why don't you give us a little look into the Lions coming into this weekend?
Yeah, they walk into this one at 7-10 overall throughout non-conference play. Of course, they'll have some more non-conference midweeks throughout the year. They just get off a huge Mississippi week against Ole Miss and Southern Miss, and then they had Jacksonville State walking into this one. They are on I believe that is a 5-game losing streak heading into this one, but they're super excited to get conference play rolling.
So first pitch is coming rather quickly, as I think both teams are ready. They're going to have a first pitch at 0-2 instead of 0-5 as normal. So,
okay, well, we're ready to go. We got Will Millard, the catcher, in there on the left side of the box. Takes a first strike through the middle. It's going to be number 13 on the mound for Lipscomb. That's going to be Alexander Giannis. Genus, my apologies. I was thinking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Another ball outside through the right batter's box. Millard digs in a little bit more. 1-1 count right now. Beautiful day out here, sunny. A little bit of a breeze going as the left-handed pitcher comes through. A little low on that one. It's going to be a 2-1 count for Millard. Lipscomb wearing the pinstripes this afternoon, or the whites. I believe that is pinstripes, if I'm not mistaken. UNA wearing the road grays. Another one up high. Millard in a batter's count now, 3-1. The leadoff batter, he's been there several times the past few games in that leadoff spot. Throws another one right down the pipe. That's going to be 3-2 as the umpire signals that one. Full count ahead. Left-handed pitcher comes to. Leg up through the middle, and it's a stroke through the middle, and they cannot make the play past shortstop. That's going to be Millard with a lead-off hit for the Lions. Goes right past the diving shortstop there. Is now number 40, the big first baseman, the captain, Petey Kraska. He's going to dig in that right side of the box. Millard standing on first. I believe that is Jacob James helping coach first base. The lefty-lefty look. Comes to, throws a little high. Millard back to first. Comes to the pitcher. Throws. Petey's going to take a whack at it. It's going to bounce up high in the infield. He looks a second, doesn't make the play, and goes to first instead. It's going to be a fielder's choice. Nope, my apologies. It is going to be an out at first. Petey's out, but it does move Millard to second with Dylan Coleman stepping in. Lipscomb is going to go into the shift motion for Coleman. They're going to pull the second baseman over top of second base. And so there's a wide open gap where typically the second baseman would be at the moment. He's going to take a swing at that first one. 0-1 count right now. Millard again at second. Beautiful day to be playing some baseball on a Friday. Am I right, Braden?
Yes, sir.
Comes two throws again. A little low on this one. It's going to be a 1-1 count now.
A little windy, a little windy.
Just a tad. I think you hear that on the crowd mic
Yeah,
that
a
you
little
set
bit, a
up.
little bit. Wind's blowing from our right to our left.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good touch. I like that one. Comes 2, throws. Takes a big hack at that one, misses. 1-2 count. Dylan Coleman, a little bit on a drought lately. He had that huge bomb against Ole Miss, and then after that has been rather quiet the last few games. Takes another big swing, and that's going to be the first strikeout for the Lions this afternoon as Dylan Coleman is retired. He went 0 of 5 in that game against Jacksonville State on Tuesday with 3 strikeouts there. Now up to bat is going to be the big lefty, left fielder, number 34, the power hitter, Nash Rippon. Millard sitting on second, 2 outs. They are going to shift the infield to the right now for Nash Rippon. Comes 2 throws and big swing for Nash Rippon right there.
Yeah, second baseman and shortstop exchanging duties there. Because now the shortstop will be to the right of second base almost.
Yep. 13 comes 2. Rippon doesn't like it. He's done really well with that this season, is laying off those breaking balls. I think that's something he struggled with last year. He actually leads the team in walks this season with 15 so far. Gets ready. He fouls that one off down the third base line. I think a little bit of a breaking ball caught him there. It's going to be a 1-2 count right here for Rippon. Millard is on second in scoring position. Again, like Braden mentioned, the left side, that shortstop area is wide open if you can get an opposition single, an oppo single. And he's going to put one right up the middle, up between short and second, and it is going to score Millard. He's going to get waved through by third base coach Nick Patton, and you got the inaugural score for the afternoon going to the Lions, 1-0 as Rippon gets a RBI single.
So really interesting there is right before the pitch, shortstop cheated to his original position, and then Nash Rippon hit it right where he was.
It was a perfect shot.
Yeah,
I thought.
if he was standing where he was, pitch 1 through 3, he gets that ball easy.
Exactly. Now you got the new right fielder stepping in, Braden Rogers, right fielder number 44, Wes Walker.
That's the storyline of today. First time in his career, correct?
Yes, first time in his career that he will be playing right field. He can hit both left and right. He's a switch hitter, and he's going to be in hitting righty this afternoon so far against this left-handed matchup. The first one was a strike. He's going to take a hack at the second one and miss that one. 0-2 count so far for Wes Walker as he takes a brief second to walk around the umpire and collect his thoughts maybe. You did score the guy on second, so you're feeling a little better. You're not straining him, but it would be nice to get another hit here for the Lions. Another one comes, and it's going to be popped up high to right field. They're going to try and camp under it. The second baseman's going. The right fielder's going, and he does make the catch on the move. That will retire the first half of the inning. 1-0 are the Lions here as we look to go on defense.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the broadcast, everybody. Lions up 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Let me update that scoreboard. As the Lipscomb Bisons, starting off with Brady Miller, then Kai Holm, Keaton Mahan, Blake Carter, Damian Keneally Jr., Cam Pruitt, Jordan Thomas, Brock Bedingfield, and then in the 9-hole, Hudson Miles. Is the Lions on the opposing side? getting Trip Patterson for the start today. Chase?
Trip Patterson was a phenom his freshman season, 85 innings pitched. Now he gets to come back in, starting full-time on that Friday slot after Bryson Parrish, the graduate senior last year, finished off his Lions career. So Tripp takes that Friday spot. He's been good so far this season, 4 games, and he's looking to just have a terrific one in his 5th. But this is going to be a tough lineup. If you look at it on our paper, the leadoff batter, Brady Miller, he's going to hit 255, but after that, 5 straight Bisons that hit over 300. So Tripp Patterson is going to have his work cut out for him today.
Playing second base, number 8, Brady Miller.
And it is going to be the second baseman, Brady Miller, who's going to step up into that one. Hitting 255 for the year. 14 games started in that spot. First one comes down for Tripp Patterson. It is right down the hatch. Strike 1 is Brady Miller elects to keep that bat on his shoulder for the first one. Patterson comes to, kicks the leg, throws it a little high on that one. Patterson with a glove over his face. His typical one. Ooh, a big swing. He catches Miller swinging on that one. It's a 1-2 count as Patterson works quickly on this one. Kind of like hides his face with how he puts his glove up there. You kind of only see the eyes. Is that maybe intimidating? I don't know. Comes to, throws. A little high on that one, seeing if Miller was going to chase it. A 2-2 count so far as Patterson works his first batter. A lefty-righty matchup in this one. Low as we work into a full count now. Patterson, the left-handed sophomore out of Alexandria, Alabama. Brady Miller, also a sophomore in that second base spot. Comes to and throws, and he catches him swinging on the first one. Millard is going to throw it around the diamond as Tripp Patterson works for his first strikeout of the day and his 14th of the season.
The next batter for the Bisons.
Next up for the Bisons is going to be number 12, the shortstop, Kai Holm. The senior is batting .306 for the season so far. Started in 13 games, has 15 hits on the year. Got just a moment. The umpire is discussing something with Coach Pragniak. Might be some comm issues. We're going to see what's going on. Third base umpire and the home plate umpire having a discussion. It looks like we're ready to go now.
Not sure what that one was about, but they're going to reset the pitch clock here.
Okay, good. You know, it works in our favor just a tad. Patterson from the windup throws it down, gets a hit onto the right field, and it's going to just end up foul. It's going to hit the right side foul wall. That is Wes Walker again in right field that will be playing as a right fielder this afternoon, number 44. Last year we saw him at catcher, first base, and typically he's our big designated hitter. But Chad Pragniak, when I asked him, hey, are you sure you want Wes Walker in right field? And he said, hey, we're going to keep them on their toes. As Tripp Patterson comes through and leaves a breaking ball right in the middle that freezes up 12. But meaning that in the sense of I like to keep people on their toes. And so I was wondering what Pragniak meant by that, but I think it'll be a fun one to watch Wes Walker in right. Patterson comes to, and right up the middle is Kai Holm. Patterson gets a glove on that, and it trickles out to Leighton Jenkins at shortstop. Right back up the middle was Holm, and Patterson unable to make that play. Easily a hit there for sure. So you got one on first for the Bisons. Now it's the right fielder number 15, Keaton Mahan, the senior, batting .340. Guy home on first, 1 out for the Lions. The lefty-lefty matchup now. Another one down the hatch for Patterson. It's an 0-1 count. He's been working quickly in all of his counts so far. I think he started off all 3 with first pitch strikes. Right to Leighton Jenkins, but it is over the jumping Jenkins at shortstop is a line drive. And Nash Rippon's able to clean that one up in left field and get it into Dylan Coleman. Second pitch and a hit right there for Mahan. You got one in scoring position now for the Bisons. Now it's going to be number 4, the designated hitter Blake Carter, the sophomore that's hitting .368, the right-handed sophomore. So you got the lefty-righty matchup again. Lions will look for a double play here with the 1 out. Santoyo at second, Leighton Jenkins at short. A big swing from Carter in that first one. Trip Patterson left a breaking ball. You just watch his breaking ball and it just really slows down and it really catches a lot of these guys out in front. Patterson goes. He's got one that's gonna. Oh man, sorry, I get kind of reactionary to him, kind of heart in my throat a little bit as that one is barely foul. Wes Walker again over there, the right fielder today, cleaning it up. 0-2 is the count. Trip Patterson has a couple pitches to play with. We'll see how he goes here. Probably a couple breaking balls to see if he can catch the big designated hitter swinging here. Patterson goes up high. We're seeing if Carter might chase it. Santoyo is looking to maybe have a pickoff move here from Patterson. Keeps toying with the runner at second. Kai Holm keeping Mahan on the base path for the Bisons. Patterson comes to and he is going to pick off. There's Santoyo there. Holm is back in time. 2 hits for each team so far. Patterson goes home. He's going to put it just inside with the fastball, and it is going to go to a 2-2 count now as Carter holds off on that one. I think I can hear the athletic trainer Matthew Gallagher giving him a little hey-oh out there. Patterson comes to in the stretch. Kicks, goes, and it is going to roll over right through the left side, and they are sending Kai Holm home. Nash Rippon to collect it out in left field, and they will score 1. It is going to be a 1-1 tie after that one. Another RBI single, just like the Lions had in the top of the first, right between Leighton Jenkins and Dylan Coleman through the left side. And Dylan Coleman probably a good foot or two away from it.
Nash, unfortunately, didn't come up with that cleanly, or there could have been a shot at the plate.
Yeah, I think that's why Jenkins held off from going home. It's going to be the 5th man, number 22, the first baseman, Damian Keneally Jr., the senior's batting .320, the right-handed batter. Comes home. It's going to be a huge pop-up. Nash Rippon and Leighton Jenkins both going for it. Rippon will call him off, and he's got it. It will be out 2. First pitch and the second out right there for Trip Patterson as he's trying to work out of this inning. Keaton Mahan off that RBI single did move to second. Nobody at third, but again, another easy outfield single can score a second one here and put Lipscomb up potentially. As number 7, the third baseman, Cam Pruitt, up to bat. Another 300 hitter. He's going to foul this one off at the net behind, or in front of us. My apologies.
Be a bit concerning if the net was behind us.
Yes, then we might be hit at that point. Pruitt, a righty as well, a junior. He's the last of this lineup that's batting .300. Every guy before this, except for the leadoff man, has been batting .300 this season or more. Another one to the net in front of us. There we go.
Almost the exact same spot.
Almost. I mean, maybe we should have like a little trajectory thing to
like
see
a
how
heat map?
Yeah. Heat maps it. That's better. 0-2 count here. 2 outs. Guy on second from Trip Patterson. A 1-1 score if you're just joining with us. Patterson working from the stretch. Takes a look at second. Elects to go home, and he does. And he's going to be up high.
That wind is just whipping today.
It is a little brisk. Like, the sun is out. It is absolutely beautiful. But the wind moving a little bit makes it just a tad chilly. Thought that might have been my breathing. I'm trying to be quiet. Trip Patterson looks at second. comes home. Another foul. This one was up higher at the net. This was probably a good like 10 feet higher, I think. But it was close. It was close. Heat map, I'm telling you. But it's all been on this right side.
All right side, yeah.
On this right side. Lipscomb so far has 3 hits in this one. 2 hits for UNA in the top of the first. 1-2 count so far. Patterson kicks a leg, throws it in, and it is going to be a fair ball down the left side line as it gets past Dylan Coleman, and they are sending a Bisons home. They're sending 2 home, and Nash Rippin's going, and he's trying to get it in, and the Bisons will score 2 more off a double down the left field line that met in the back of that left side wall padding right there from the third baseman, Cam Pruitt. Close to that, both of those last 2 batters had 2 strikes on them, and they find a way. So these Bisons are great batters.
I mean, there's a reason the whole stretch of them are batting 300 for the year, and it's just they get things done.
It's a great observation. Number 6, the left fielder, Jordan Thomas, a lefty-lefty matchup now. The junior's batting .267. Patterson puts it on the left side, does not get the call on that one. A frame from Millard does not get it done for the umpire. It's 3-1 now, 4 hits for Lipscomb in the bottom of the first. Cam Pruitt is standing on second with Leighton Jenkins threatening for a pickoff move. Patterson wants to go home and almost catches the Bison swinging, but it's going to be low and it's going to be called a ball. It is 2-0. Might be the first Bison's batter to not have a first pitch strike. Patterson looks, throws. It's going to be hit hard all the way down the left side, but it is going to go foul as that ends up outside of the playing field. 2-1 count now for Patterson. Patterson takes a big breath, looks back at second, throws, puts it right up the middle. It's Leighton Jenkins, and it goes right under the glove of Jenkins as Bryant Loving in center field cleans it up. And the Bisons score, and it gets past Petey Kraska in the middle, who couldn't handle the hard throw from Loving. And instead of a RBI single for Jordan Thomas, he's going to make it a double after the throw. And now it is 4-1 Lipscomb. As the 8th hole man, number 44, the catcher, Brock Bedingfield, will step in, a freshman right-hander who's hitting .222 this season. Brian Loving had Leighton Jenkins laid out for that one. It got up under his glove. Bryant Loving cleaned it up in the outfield and threw to the cutoff man, Petey Kraska, near the mound. And Petey Kraska couldn't contain it. As Trip Patterson leaves the ball high on this first one. 1-0's the count. Again, another Bison's on second. Patterson home, and it is low this time, 2-0 count.
Reminder, we're still on 2 outs, so 3 out of these 4 runs in this inning have come with 2 outs.
Oh, that's a great point, actually. Jacob James actually will have a mound visit, the pitching coach for North Alabama. We'll go out there and talk to Trip Patterson. That is a great point you just mentioned. It has been 2 outs for a while, and I think before they started scoring these runs, both of those batters had 2 strikes, if I'm not mistaken, and they just found a way to hit the ball. 1
strike away both times, or I guess 2 strikes away from getting out of this inning and getting to the top of the second with a tie ball game. But that's being.
And that just kind of goes to the testament of that 2-out hitting and how you just have to keep playing your ball, because Trip Patterson, what he was doing there was he left a couple up high and to try and see if batters would chase, and then they just found their pitch to hit. And then as well, I believe it was Cam Pruitt who just kept battling right here, finding foul balls and eventually getting his hit down the left field line. Jacob James takes a big breath, a big strikeout leader for North Alabama, now turned pitching coach. After his message to the sophomore, we'll see if it helps him out a little bit, as Lipscomb has 5 hits and 4 runs with 8th man up. Patterson throws. He's going to put it up the middle again, right at Patterson. He can't get to it, and Bryant Loving's going to clean it up. It's again, they find another score. That's going to be Bedingfield with an RBI single. 6 hits now, 5 runs, and a man at first. The 9th hole here, the center fielder, number 19, Hudson Miles, the junior, hitting .263. Patterson, the left-handed pitcher, working through this one.
And that's 3 hits this inning that have come right at or hitting Trip Patterson.
Right. Patterson comes to, looks at first, throws home. Going to be caught on the right side. I think I found where the umpire kind of likes it. There's been a couple on the left side of the plate that he has not called, and now he is. Patterson put that one over the right side, and it was a first pitch strike there. Throws, it looks like a bunt, but it is going to be pulled back and called for a ball. 2 outs, 1-1 count. Probably not going to bunt in this situation, if I'd have to guess.
Yes, just keeping his options open.
Yeah, just keeping their head on a swivel, maybe. Petey Kraska towing first base just in case a pickoff move is there, and he does. Patterson's going to go. Back safely is the catcher, Bedingfield. It's always fun to see these lefties pick off to first because it is such a smooth transition over there.
It's an art.
Patterson looks again at first. Will come home this time. Bunt is up, and they will bunt. Patterson's going to field it. He does, throws it to Kraska, and they're going to call him out. They are going to call him out. Just in time as Patterson laying down a bunt. Number 19 right there, Miles, was quick as a hiccup, I'll tell you. But that'll be the end of the first inning. 5-1, Lipscomb leads here. And you've got Chase Glover and Braden Rogers on this Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixings to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Welcome back into the broadcast. My name is Braden Rogers. Alongside me is Chase Glover. And before the change of the inning occurred, we have a replay, a challenge from Lipscomb, as they're going to take a look at it. And
back out here with a chance. They're going to call him safe. So we did not end the inning there. A bunt does get off. This is why I'm up here in the booth with you, my friend Braden Rogers, and not on the field, because they did elect to bunt, and they did get a single out of that bunt. So they just batted through the entire order. So now you got 2 Bisons on the base path, and the lead-off man, Brady Miller, back up, who started them off pretty well.
Interesting thing about replays, you don't have to have it, but Lipscomb does have it. So.
You usually work the ESPN broadcast for North Alabama most times, as Brady Miller's going to take the first pitch up, a pop-up into right center, and that is the right fielder, Wes Walker, to end the inning as they get Brady Miller on that fly out in right center. Now, are we taking a break now?
Taking a break.
We are going to take a break now. It's Chase Glover, it's Braden Rogers, and we're having a lot of fun here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is Roar Lions Productions.
Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Welcome back into the broadcast, for real this time, for the second inning. My name is Braden Rogers, alongside me, Chase Glover. And after that replay, the Bisons get the bunt runner on first, and then a pop-out will end that inning. So now number 13, they'll keep with him, the left-handed pitcher from Pembroke Pines, Florida, Alexander Genus.
The Lions are going to start up here. They're going to start with a designated hitter this time. That's going to be Caden Sheffield, who's typically the right fielder, but they have swapped Wes Walker and Caden Sheffield in this one. Sheffield's going to take a hard hack at this one, and he's going to rope it all the way around to this little turf area on outside of the park that, man, almost caught a fan, I think. Sheffield already in the 0-1 count, designated hitter, redshirt freshman. Up top is the next one's going to be a 1-1. Sheffield, the Georgia Tech transfer. Genus comes to. I'm going to put it on the right side of the batter's box for a 2-1 count. Sheffield trying to find it. He's only hitting 125 for this season, starting and playing in all 17 games thus far. Lefty-righty matchup. Sheffield nearly bit at that one. Left it alone, though. Now it's a hitter's count. You got a 3-1, and Sheffield is quickly back into the box also, let me say. He's going to take a second, look back at his watch. Genus, hand in his glove. Lifts the leg, comes through, right down the pipe. That's going to be 3-2 is the count now. Full count. Again, Sheffield quickly back into the box here. Not taking any time and wants to hit, it looks like. Comes to, and he catches him swinging on that one. Breaking ball out on the right side of the plate. And Sheffield is retired to open the inning. Next up is going to be the second baseman, the lefty, number 17, Justin Santoyo. Santoyo hitting just 157 for the season. Up top is the first one. Comes to. Up top is the second one as well. 2-0. Genus, ball on the hip as he looks, gets the call. Takes a step, takes two, lifts the leg, goes home, and Santoyo pops it up, but it will be out of play. Oh, my goodness, we have a baby walking. Okay, we're good. Not even close. All right. Oh, had me a little nervous.
It almost hit the dog over there.
There is a dog. Oh. I think I've heard that LIPSCOMB says that you get a free popcorn if you return
Pretty small.
the ball. Yeah, hey, I'd like a free popcorn. I'm all in. As pitch comes home, Santoyo right through the middle, rips one, lines out for a single right here to get the Lions rolling in the top of the second. A big rip right there. Santoyo usually a pull hitter, and he puts it through the middle of the infield right on the right side of second base. Now it's going to be the shortstop, the 8th hole, number 3, Leighton Jenkins. Leighton Jenkins started in 8 this season so far. Been splitting time with Jackson Westmoreland. Jenkins gets the call on Friday. Genus goes home. Breaking ball off the right side, and he catches Jenkins out in front. It's going to be an 0-1 count with Santoyo on first. Again, like Tripp Patterson for North Alabama, a lefty on the mound, so it's always interesting to watch this first base pickoff move if it is there. Genus comes home, up top, 1-1 count. Santoyo with a 2-1 count before getting that big hit. 1-1-1 is on the board so far. Umpire likes it as it is on the right side of the plate there. Looks like a changeup from that one. Decent little crowd on Friday afternoon. I think that's what you're looking for, right, Braden?
Yeah.
Genius comes home and catches Jenkins swinging, the second batter this inning that he has struck out.
Yeah, I was going to say, since the start of the game, they're fielding quite nicely on this Friday afternoon. It's a lovely day for baseball. I don't know if we can overstate that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You got the Nashville's own stepping in, the ninth hole hitter. It's going to be Bryant Loving. The junior plays absolutely everywhere, and now his services have been called into center field. As Bryant Loving gets going, he takes a big swing at the first one that finds its way into the dirt. It's going to be strike one for Loving. Loving, a Nashville, Tennessee, actually went to Lipscomb Academy right next to Lipscomb University. Goes home. In the dirt again as the catcher's going to have to block that one up. Santoyo elects to stay 2 outs on the board. Loving, again, the ninth hole hitter, the righty. Genius waves off this pitch. He doesn't like it. He kind of nods it off. Nods off the second one. Takes the third one. Steps 2. Goes. Catches Loving swinging. Genius has settled in quite nicely here in the second inning. 2 strikeouts. Allowed the 1 hit so far, and then currently has Loving in a 1-2 count as he's looking to go home here. And he does. Oh, wow. Loving had to step out of the way there. They're going to call a strike 3 on that one. Nick Patton, the third base coach, hitting coach, associate head coach for North Alabama, is having a little bit of a word as he steps off the field. But it's been Chase Glover. It's Braden Rogers. That's the top of the second inning. We're going to take just a quick break as we get back to UNA Baseball on War Lions Productions.
Offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Welcome back into the broadcast. It's the bottom of the second here at Ken Dugan Field. Lions 1, Lipscomb the home team, with a score of 5 all in that first inning. 330 in each of the corners, 400 straight center. It's like, is that a solid batter's eye out there, or is it just cloth? I think it's just a mesh out there.
A little bit of a mesh, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder how that stacks up to the mic. What do you think? Is it, I mean, great field.
Just severe lack of purple wall.
Yeah, it might need a little bit of a more purple here.
Mm-hmm. But leading off for the Bisons, Kai Holm.
Yeah, you got to remember Brady Miller flew out at the end of that inning. They went through the entire lineup in that first inning. Jacob James went out there and talked to Trip Patterson as he kicks the leg, comes home, finds the right side of the plate, and the umpire likes it, calls strike 1 there. So now it is Kai Holm batting for his second time already in this game. Trip Patterson goes, fouled off to the right, and that is going to hit the parking garage and bounce back. Oh, my goodness. Nobody even turned their head. I turned my head, and I'm in the press box. 0-2 count for Patterson, who, again, has been working very quickly on his batters. But what we've seen when he gets in these 0-2 counts is usually he'll leave one up high. We'll see. He comes to, throws, and it is right down the middle in a great frame from Millard. And Pragniak's going to clap that one off because – I don't know how you can get much better, but it was a little bit to the left, maybe a little bit inside, but it is a 1-2 count. First ball in this one.
And reminder, this starts the stretch of the 300 hitters for the Bisons.
That is true. Another one up high. Millard tries to frame it. Can't get the umpire to call it. 2-2 count now. Again, something we saw from Patterson last inning was a little bit of that. Patterson looks at the call. Home on the right side of the plate, tries to catch it, and it's a little too far out. I think it was grazing into the right side of the batter's box. Right-handed hitter Kite Home now in a full count here. 5-1 game. 7 hits already for the Bisons. Patterson steps, throws, leaves a breaking ball way high, and he's going to walk him after 2 strikes to open it. Here comes the big 340 hitter, the right fielder Keaton Mahan, a lefty.
Number 15, Keaton Mahan.
Really good battle there from Kai Holm.
Patterson.
Working our way back.
Sorry, my apologies. I cut you off there. Patterson from the stretch now. Trying to catch the right side of the box, and it's a little too far inside on the left-handed batter. Lefty-lefty matchup.
See if Patterson's, use that work of art, that pickoff move.
1 of 1 so far today's Mahan. Tries to catch the left side corner, can't do it. 2-0 count. Last time it was a single to right field for Mahan. Throws as Patterson. It's going to catch the end of the bat as Mahan tried to go around, elected not to, but it caught the end of the knob, so it's going to be a foul ball. 2-1 for Patterson.
And Patterson will take those lucky breaks.
Yeah, see if he can work back this count right here after he lost the leadoff batter in this one. Second inning, again, 5-1 if you're just joining us. Patterson goes home. Oh, yes, there it is. A slow call from the umpire, but it will be 2-2 as he catches that one straight down the middle with a fastball. 2-2 count. Patterson looks at first. Will pick off, almost caught him leaning there. He likes not to slide, instead will stay standing in this one. The jersey was already dirty, I don't know.
That was a close one.
Yeah, all natural field here, no turf like the Mike in Florence. Patterson with a nice pickoff move. He's looking home, looks at first again. Fakes it, goes all the way, catches him swinging, strikes out the big hitter, number 15, Mahan, for the first out of the second inning. 1 runner at first here for the Bisons. Now it's number 4, the designated hitter, Blake Carter, again, the 368 hitter. Helped earn the first run last time with a single through the left side, RBI, through Dylan Coleman and Leighton Jenkins. Patterson is going to pick off again. Now he does decide to get dirty. Safe again. Is home over there at first. And you told me to tape this up pregame, and I just got to say, wonderful job. That's a pro move. I'm so glad because I can look over there. I don't even know if the camera's catching me looking over there, but I am. All the time I get to. Patterson looks at first again, throws home against the righty. Millard is going to throw backside to try and catch home. He will be safe again. They're making sure he is sticking close to that first bag. That will be a strike called.
It's a lesson I've learned from Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Brian Neese, Mike Ezekiel, all the UNA greats.
Yeah, usually I'm just shuffling papers, and I'm glad I don't have to do that one today. Here comes Patterson. Going to leave a breaking ball in the middle. Looks like it might have been just a touch high. Very great situational hitting here for the Bison so far. Carter in a 1-1 count. 1 out, 1 guy at first. A lot of ones in this one. Oh, and Patterson threw a breaking ball and it caught. Carter just trying to take a touch of it, and it is fouled off into this netting in front of us. 2 strikes now. Patterson struck out the last batter here. All these batters have already batted again. 1 time through so far in this one. Patterson's going to pick off again. Home is going to stay at first. Stay safe. Standing up is that one. 5-1 is the score. 7 hits already for Lipscomb in this one. Patterson goes. Home will steal, and it was a hit and run called, as that one is fouled off into the parking garage behind us. It's where we parked. Thankfully, we got a little covering over us in the rental car, in the company car, so we don't have to do anything about that one. 1-2 is your count.
Yeah, all kiddo trip today. Me, you, Davis, and Taylor.
Yeah, great videographer, Davis Farlow. Photographer, Taylor Clemens. Getting some Nashville baseball in as Patterson comes to and throws home. High is that one. Kids trip, as they like to call it. I mean, what dignifies a kid? I mean, I'm 26, you're 23. Davis is, I think, 22. Taylor's 21. Maybe y'all are the kids, and do I have to be an adult this time?
No.
Okay.
You're still with the kids. I think anything that's not Ben and Mike.
Patterson from the stretch throws that one home, and Carter will continue to fight as he fouls that one off. I think he left a breaking ball a little high on that one.
That'll be
Carter a tad ahead of that one, it seemed.
That'll be a free popcorn. That
a kid collected it already. Nice. Might have to ask her if I can have some. It smells wonderful. I've had a lot of the people in the press box eating it. Patterson looks at first again, throws home. Home is on the run, and he's going to catch him swinging. That's Carter. He's going to go down for the second strikeout this afternoon, or this inning. My apologies. Patterson with back-to-back strikeouts. Home now in scoring position after that stolen base. The hit and run was on. Now it's number 22, the first baseman, Damian Keneally Jr., as we continue this trend of 300 hitters so far. Patterson with 2 strikeouts, both in this inning for the afternoon, so I was correct on that one. Just making sure. Throws home. Strike right down the pipe fastball. Umpire calls that one as Keneally Jr. keeps the bat on the shoulder. He steps in the batter's box for this one. Lefty on righty matchup. Patterson checks the pitching watch, the call. Throws home. A fouled off right underneath. It's going to be an 0-2 count now. Patterson is taking a look at second base. Santoyo is there potentially for the pickoff. We've seen him pick off a lot at first. We've seen him pick off once at second so far.
No success.
Not yet. It was close. It's been close. Again, North Alabama wearing the road grays with purple accents, purple hats and socks. Patterson collects it in his glove, looks, throws, and again another hit and run was on, and Keneally Jr. cannot connect as he tips that one off. Kai Holm was on the move as soon as it goes. The last 2 batters have had the hit and run on for them, and it looks like it will continue to be on. Because if he can get a single here, you can easily score from second base.
By the time that pitch got to the plate, Holm was already standing on third.
Yeah, he was. These guys are pretty quick. Patterson looks at second. Looks again. Santoyo backs off, throws home. And he will hit him in an 0-2 count. 0-2 count, I believe 4 total pitches, my apologies, for Keneally Jr., and he gets rewarded a free bag in this one. Now the 6th hole. Number 7, third baseman Cam Pruitt. The righty is hitting again 300 for the season. Had a fly out to left field to Nash Rippon, who caught off Leighton Jenkins last time. 2 outs, 2 guys on base. 5-1 is your score here in Nashville, Tennessee. Trevor Patterson looks at second. Throws. Swinging as he catches him there. 0-1 is your count. Kai Holm with 6 stolen bags so far this season, an 85% success rate. Patterson goes. In the dirt on the right side, Millard blocks it up. Millard, a wonderful defensive catcher this season, has been playing exceptionally well, keeping everything in front of him for the most part. I don't think he has any pass balls for the season. Patterson looks. He will pick off at second, a slow pick off, just to make sure Holmes stays tight. Santoyo is there to catch it up. Jenkins on the backside, and even Loving back there moving around a little bit. I've always heard my coaches tell me when I played Little League ball, you got to be on the move at all points, no matter what. If you're not moving, you're not doing. Patterson checks the watch, toes the rubber. Looks, throws. Kai Holm is on the move again. He's going to throw. Will Millard, he's going to catch him.
Got it.
Patterson will throw it right down the pipe. It was called a ball. Millard, though, quick as a hiccup, catches Kai Holm for his second caught stealing of the season. And that will end the inning. That's the second inning holding it. Trip Patterson, 2 strikeouts. No runs in that one after the big fireworks of the first inning. Braden Rogers. But Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, this is UNA Baseball on Roy Lions Productions.
Your life, Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Ken Dugan Field. Lipscomb up on the Lions 5-1 as Will Millard coming up to bat for the Lions and looking to start the second go through of the lineup for the Lions. A bit stronger than the first.
Yeah, 1 of 1 so far is Millard, the catcher. Top of the third inning, 5-1 again, like Brandy G just said. Brandy G, as we call him, with a smiley face. Lipscomb comes through. Millard's going to already pipe one, but it's going to be out of play on the right side of the field. He's going to aimlessly fall into the grass over there. Let's see if somebody else gets free popcorn here at Lipscomb. Millard steps back in. Had a single the last time. Going to get one down on the left side, and Millard's not going to budge, and it's going to be a 1-1 count now. Umpire again is favoring that right side of the plate. Anything that's really been inside or on that left side of home, he's not been calling. The lefty-righty matchup goes home. Millard's going to foul this one off to the back of his 1-2 count now.
And Alexander Genus still on the mound for the Bisons.
Yes.
Like you said, a lefty. Senior has an ERA of 5.94 this year.
Already 4 strikeouts through the afternoon as he's trying to see if he can retire Millard here as he goes home. And he does retire Millard. I kind of maybe spoke that one into existence. I apologize. 5th strikeout for Genus, my apologies. Genus. For Millard. 1-2 now in the afternoon. Now it's the big captain, the first baseman, number 40, Petey Kraska.
It's weird. I've never been to away games, or I don't go to them often.
Yeah.
No walk-up song.
Petey Kraska absolutely cranks one down the right side, but that one will fall in nearly the same place as Millard's does. 0-1 count for Kraska. Kraska was having a little bit of a lull to begin the season. The Mississippi trip was huge for him as Genus collects, throws. Upstairs is that one. Kraska lays off of it. 1-1 count now. We do have a couple kids trying to find those balls down the right field side.
Getting a lot of free popcorn.
A lot of free popcorn. I'm going to have to ask for one. Comes home, and he hits Kraska in the 1-1 count. Now you have a man aboard. It's the guy with the wheels, I believe, number 40, Petey Kraska. I would say he has some wheels. Right? No? Okay. Dylan Coleman. Again, Jacksonville State 0-5, starting off 0-1 today. Jacksonville State in the midweek. The Lions fell in that one 8-3. Looking to get back on top here in the opening conference game. Genus throws home, and Dylan Coleman gets one through the left side as the third baseman lays out for it. Can't get it there. There is Dylan Coleman, who's been a big hitter for the Lions all season long.
Very clutch there, and that's exactly what the Lions needed, as they they look to chip this deficit down, as they're still down 5-1 here in the top of the third.
Yeah, and that's what I think they do so well is hitting 2 outs. Hitting with 2 outs or hitting with guys aboard. Now you got a guy in scoring position in the big fourth hole hitter, Nash Rippon, in the right side of the box. Genus comes home. Hits Nash Rippon. The bases are loaded for the Lions. And now you got the right fielder, number 44, Wes Walker, about to step up.
Who has been clutch in these moments.
He is very big.
2 times this year at home that we've been covering on ESPN Plus. He's been put to the plate with the bases loaded and RBIs aplenty from this guy.
You're exactly right. Wes Walker, a huge hitter. Again, the switch hitter. He's going to be a right-handed hitter right here in this one as he gets on the left side of the batter's box. 1 out. Will Millard, that first strikeout. But you got Petey Kraska on third, Dylan Coleman on second, and Nash Rippon on first. Genus, again, 5 strikeouts, has worked wonderfully so far in this one. The lefty is going to throw, and it's going to be in the dirt right before home plate. It's going to be an 1-0 count. My apologies. Wes Walker is a great selective hitter. Lipscomb's going to, their coach is going to join Genus on the mound for a little visit, as they call it. Maybe they call it a mound visit for a reason. Maybe? Okay. Wes Walker, again, like you just mentioned, has been very successful. He is one that at the start of the season was seeing him get thrown in as a pinch hitter a lot, and then it joined in as a designated hitter, and Jad Pragniak has all of the confidence in the world in this sophomore. And so he does this all the time. He really sits well in a lot of his counts. He likes to see plenty of pitches. He's going to battle a lot, and then usually he finds a way to get somebody across. So in a time like this, bases are loaded, 5-1 score. You really want Walker to put one here.
I was going to say, Genus has had a great start today, but quickly the Lions are becoming scary here in the top of the third. I think that's the last mound visit that can occur. I think the umpire signaling that. So
comes home in the dirt again is that one. Comes to 1-0 count, or 2-0 count, my apologies. It looks like Walker's going to go. The fans are going to.
No.
They're going to say a ball on that one. Walker did not go. They're going to call him safe down the first base line as first base umpire signals that he did not go.
The entire home dugout pointed immediately.
3-0. He comes home, throws. And it looks like it was a hit batter.
Yeah, hit him.
So third hit batter of this inning. Petey Kraska will walk across in this one. It's going to be a 5-2 score. First score since the first inning for the Lions. Petey Kraska, a nice brisk walk on this beautiful afternoon.
And as you said, that's wheels.
Wheels.
Go ahead and
That's all we need. Are those wheels. It's a designated hitter, typically the right fielder, Caden Sheffield. 17 starts, struck out in his last at bat. Bases juiced, 1 out. Genus nodding off. The pitches, he throws one outside and high.
That's 5 straight.
5 straight balls. Good pickup there. 5 straight balls. I actually did not pay attention to that. Well, yeah, Rippon was hitting his. They're going to call another visit already. 3rd inning, and we may have.
I think it's just a catcher.
Okay, just a catcher.
So I think the next visit he has to leave.
Well, typically what I've picked up from our team is that Jad Pragniak likes to send the catcher out first a little bit, give some time, buy some more time, and then the coach joins them. So we'll see if Lipscomb chooses something similar. Not seeing anything, just a nice, good chat. The umpire looks like he's about to start stepping out. Now the catcher comes back.
Okay, now that was a signal. I'm sorry, that's a signal to no more visits.
No more visits. Okay. Gonna let Genus work out of this one. Hopefully, that's what they're thinking. 1 out again. 3 men aboard. It's going to be Dylan Coleman on third, Nash Rippon on second, Wes Walker on first, Caden Sheffield in the box looking to put a couple aboard or across. He comes home on the right side of the plate. It is a strike. 1-1 is your count. Genus has hit 3 batters so far in this inning. Petey Kraska just walked across for the second score for the Lions. Genus throws. Caden Sheffield almost bitted that one, but it's outside, so he leaves it alone. It is a 2-1 count.
Lions trying to cut into this lead of Lipscomb.
4 hits this afternoon. Throws. Caden Sheffield's going to sky this one high and out of play behind us. This did not hit the netting. This one went behind the press box even.
I think it still took a chip out of the parking deck over there.
Yeah, if a kid finds that one, he deserves 2 popcorns. Genus collects, throws. In the dirt, it's going to be a 3-2 count now. Full count for Caden Sheffield. Bases juice. This is a moment you look for in baseball. Let's see who's made of it. Genus throws, and it is low. Caden Sheffield a walk, and Dylan Coleman will jog home in this one. 5-3 now is your score. Justin Santoyo with a huge line drive last time up the middle. If he can do something similar, could probably score 2 and maybe even tie this game up. Number 17, Justin Santoyo, the second baseman here, digging in the right side of the box. Nash Rippin at third, Wes Walker at second, and now Caden Sheffield at first. Genus throws in the dirt left side. Ball 1.
This inning started off with a strikeout.
Of Will Millard.
And pitching changes will be coming.
Head coach Jeff Forehand will step out for the Lions, or excuse me, not the Lions, the Bisons for Lipscomb. My apologies, Lipscomb Lions. Kind of gets a little bit of a tongue twister. But anyway, there will be a pitching change as they go to the bullpen. We'll get you who that is when we come back. It's Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, talking about UNA baseball on Four Lions Productions.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
It's Bo time. Fumble in the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
I always really love this bumper music when we come back. It's Chase Glover, it's Braden Rogers, UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions. And we're coming back with a brand new pitcher as Genus, I'm so sorry. I keep wanting to say Giannis. Genus, 2.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs scored, and 5 strikeouts. Again, this last inning started with a strikeout, but 3 hit batters in this inning and 2 across through walks. Braden Rogers, who do we have now on the mound?
For the Bisons, Colin Bosley Smith, a righty, 6'4", 220, a graduate from D.C., so Washington, D.C., and he'll look to quiet the Lions down as they've had some success here in this third inning.
It's going to be Justin Santoyo, who had the big hit an inning ago. Again, started with Millard. The Lipscomb already had where they batted through the lineup once. Now Millard started this inning, and we're already at the 7th man with Justin Santoyo. Second baseman, right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. This is in on the left or right side of the plate. The umpire calls it a little low. So
it's supposed to be 2-0.
It is 2-0. Okay, I was making sure that I was correct in seeing that. Santoyo powers up a little bit. He's going to take it. He's going to take one through the right side. It's most likely going to be a double play as one crosses. It will be a double play. So that's going to end the inning. There's one out. Bases juice. Justin Santoyo to the second baseman, and they're going to clean up the double play. So that's going to be it for the top of the third inning. We'll be back just in a moment with the bottom of the third. Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, as always. Davis Farlow's here. Taylor Clemens in Nashville, Tennessee. UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
Bottom of the third here at Ken Dugan Field. Tripp Patterson will continue to be on the mound for the Lions. And Chase Glover, he's looking to continue to have an inning like he did last inning. Looking to avoid innings like the first.
Yeah, the first just the Bison's putting the bat to the ball just over and over again. Patterson found his way more in the second. A couple of strikeouts in that one. That was nice. He's going to get the 6-hole man, number 7. Cam Pruitt, the third baseman. And now if you're keeping up the stats in-game, if you're looking at live stats, Braden Rogers, it has gone from 5 guys hitting 300 to all but 2 hitting over 300 because all of them have at least had a single in this one. So the second man through the 8th hole is batting 300 plus as Cam Pruitt steps in to the left side of the box. Lefty-righty matchup. Patterson works quickly, throws home, and catches the right side of the plate. That's going to be strike 1, calls the umpire. So needless to say, these Bisons can hit the ball.
Patterson continuing to be filled with that pace.
Yeah, he is working quickly. He gets the second one. A foul back behind us does not catch the net. Will catch the parking garage instead. 0-2 count. Is the 6-hole man, Cam Pruitt.
We're sure lucky we didn't park on top.
Oh, my goodness. You know, get in the car a little sun, but instead might have a ball, you know. Don't want that one. We parked on the first level. Patterson works quickly again all the way home, and he's going to get one out deep in the right field. That's going to be the man, Wes Walker, going to track it down, and he's going to easily nest under that one for the first out of the third inning.
Yeah, he's been the story of the day.
Wes Walker just does it all, doesn't he? I love watching Wes Walker, one of the nicest guys on the team. We'll talk more about him in just a moment as Jordan Thomas, the left fielder, number 6, digs in. Lefty-lefty matchup now.
I just really missed the intro video we have for Wes Walker at the mic, so missing that is.
Going to bunt down, and he's going to try and get his Patterson. He's going to scoop it over to Petey Kraska, and they're going to call him out. Jordan Thomas laid one down all the way to the first base side, and Tripp Patterson had to track it down, and almost like a foot race. That was a great bunt, and then also a great play from Patterson. Patterson just seconds away from missing that one.
Tracked it down, got it in the glove, and just flipped the glove. Didn't even, yeah.
Beautiful.
Petey was ready for it.
He was. Petey Kraska there to receive that one. 2 outs now thanks to Patterson after that bunt. Now you got number 44, Bedingfield in. First pitch strike, it's Patterson down the pipe. Bedingfield the catcher. Only his 3rd start this season. Patterson comes, throws up high, center field. Nashville's finest, Bryant Loving, camping underneath. That's going to be out 3. 3 batters. Clean sweep inning, as they would say back home at the mic. 1, 2, 3, getting out of that one easily. And we're going to go to the top of the 4th. Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, UNA baseball in Nashville. It is 5-3. Braden Rogers has been letting me know to reminder to say the score sometimes. So 5-3 is your score, as always. It's been us two and UNA baseball and Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Always love coming back with a fight song, Braden Rogers. It gets me hype somehow within me. It's kind of like when you're at home, you're wearing your special jersey, watching your favorite team. It's like, oh, my team knows I'm wearing this jersey. And so when it comes back with a fight song, I'm like, oh, it's going to power up our guys. They can't hear it, but through us, maybe, like we channel that energy for those guys. As Nick Patton, the associate head coach, takes the third base side. And Leighton Jenkins, the 8th hole man, the shortstop, the graduate, is going to take the left side of the batter's box as he faces off here against Bosley Smith, who's working his second inning as Genus. Genus, correct, right?
Genus already sat down.
Yes, Genus finished in the second. I was
Yes,
just making
yes,
sure I was
yes,
pronouncing it right. Genus got worked out of that third inning as the Lions played to 2 due to some hit batters, and Smith is going to work quickly. Righty-righty matchup. Leighton Jenkins looks for a bunt, and it's going to be a little high, I believe it was. Ball 1. This is going to be Bosley Smith, who we saw last inning, work for 2 outs. Comes 2. The big kick up. Leighton Jenkins puts bat to ball there, but it goes sky high into the parking garage.
That's number 5. And to the parking garage is Bosley Smith is going to try to keep the Lions off of that lead, as he's currently nursing a 5-3 lead.
Looks, kicks the leg, throws, catches Jenkins swinging on that one for the second strike. Bosley Smith had an easy joining in into that third inning as Santoyo grounded to a double play to end the inning. So this is only his second batter so far in this one. Jenkins nearly went as that one hung on the right side of the plate. Bosley Smith liked it a lot, but it's going to be a 2-2 count as that one's called a ball. Jenkins gets some practice swings in. Bosley Smith looks home. Has a big kick up here. Throws. And he will catch the right side of the plate. Jenkins, bat on shoulder, will be struck out. That's the 6th strikeout for LIPSCOMB so far this afternoon. Brian Loving, 9th hole hitter, center fielder, who ended that last inning with the out in the outfield. He's going to step in, straps up the gloves extra tight. Second batter of the 4th inning for the Lions. Like Braden Rogers mentioned, my counterpart here, 5-3 is your score. Right side of the plate again. Umpire loves it. He's going to call it a strike. The outfield did shift over a little bit. Center fielder's playing a little towards second. Right fielder over just a tad. So there's a little bit more of a gap in left center. Loving readies. Takes the pitch. It's going to be left side. Breaking ball. Looked like a little bit of a curve there. It's going to be 0-2 is your count now for Loving.
That wind's still going strong from our right to our left. See the flag out in the left center.
I did feel that breeze coming to the press box. It was nice. Bosley Smith readies. Throws. There's Loving. He does find left center. Center fielder's going to have to skate it down. Loving's going to go for second. He's going all the way, and he's going to slide in. Gives the knock to the – actually, he's going to give a little bit of a that new – I don't even know what they call that. I'm not in with the kids these days. But Bryant Loving with a two-strike double right there in the ninth hole sets up Will Millard, who's 1 of 2 so far today.
And that's the second time today the shift has bitten the Bisons.
Bitten the I like
bitten
that.
the Bisons, you know.
Are you Dr. Seuss? No, just Will Millard, 1 of 2, struck out in his last at bat, but Loving sets him up perfectly, has a scoring opportunity here to cut the lead again. Here comes Millard. Bosley Smith looks at second, looks again, throws home. It's going to be in the dirt. 1-0's the count. Will Millard, also kind of like how we talked about Wes Walker, is one of those more steady bats. Really tries to find his pitch. Millard looks. Bosley Smith throws. Will Millard finds it, goes to left center. It's past the center fielder. He's streaking it. Oh, he makes the catch. Bryant Loving's at third. They're going to throw it in, and Bryant Loving's going to be caught. Oh, and he is caught. Will Millard put that one at the wall. What a catch by the center fielder. Bryant Loving was rounding third at that point and was not looking up. Nick Patton had to tell him to go back, and wow, Lipscomb makes a wonderful play there, catches it, throws it in, gets Bryant Loving out. We're going to hold it there. It's going to be 5-3 as they end the inning off that one. A 1-2-3 inning for the Bisons as well.
Hudson Miles just hauling, getting to where Ken Dugan Field is on the wall out in left center, and that'll end this Lions approach. So,
yep, that's going to be Chase Glover, Braden Rogers at the end of the top of the fourth for UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions.
Offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Bottom of the fourth here, Chase Glover, Braden Rogers bringing you UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions. Trip Patterson out for the bottom of the fourth, but we have got to talk about again that massive hit that Lipscomb just grabbed.
Yeah, Hudson Miles, the center fielder, was shifted to the right again and went about 4 or 5 outfield stripes, a beautiful pattern out there, and almost hit the warning track and covered probably, it looked like to me 100 yards, but probably not that far. But he covered some distance out there in the center field.
Well, Bryant Loving, the batter before Millard, put one out in left center, found a double in that. And then Will Millard hits one all the way to the wall, it looks like, and they somehow come up with it and then make the double play at second.
And all you can do is tip your cap because I would be rounding third too. And that
5-3 here in the bottom of the fourth is maybe me and Braden Rogers be at home on that one. 5-3. Here's Trip Patterson readies for the bottom of the fourth. He throws here. And here's another left center bomb. It's going to be Nash Rippon, who's jogging over a little bit and catches it over the shoulder. Maybe a good receiver one day for Brent Dearman and the UNA football program, because that was just a little basket right there for him. 5-3, 1 out. 7 hits for the Bison so far. They've been quiet since the first inning. All 5 runs coming in the first inning. That was Hudson Miles right there, the center fielder who just made that play, actually. That stepped in the box. 1 pitch, 1 out. Brady Miller up to bat now, the second baseman.
Just their 4th time through?
I believe it's their 3rd.
3rd, okay.
Strike 1 here for Patterson, who's working from the wind up. Corners are in. The middle infield back just a tad. Dylan Coleman, Petey Kraska, who's been there all season long, continues to stay there. Patterson throws. right side, just a little far out. 1-1-1 on the board here as Miller's works here. Patterson, the left-handed pitcher. Miller, the right-handed hitter.
He'll continue his quick pace here.
Yeah, Patterson's going to work through it again here. He's going to throw it, and Miller's going to pipe one down the left side. Oh, and it's going to be a home run. He hit the yellow foul pole, and it's going to be a single-shot home run there for Patterson. Or not Patterson, my apologies. Miller. That one looked like it was going to fade left a little bit. The wind was moving it, and it hits the left foul pole.
Just not enough.
Needed one more gust of wind right there if you are Trip Patterson. The first score, though, since the first inning for the Bisons. 6-3 now is your score. 8 hits for the Bisons so far. Now number 12, Kai Holm, the senior shortstop, is going to dig in as a right-handed hitter here.
Pushing the lead to 3. Scores 6-3 here.
The Lions were trying to close that gap a little bit. Now it's extended by one more. Patterson still in the wind-up as he covers the face with the glove, throws. And he's got a short blooper on the right side. Petey Krask is trying to chase it down. Now, there are wheels on that guy. There are wheels.
Just not enough to get to that one.
Not that one. That was kind of that shallow right field area in the foul territory. I mean, he was moving so fast he lost his hat. Like, we got to, you know, if I had my cap on, I'd tip it. That's all I'm going to say. Petey Kraska can move, see? Love watching Petey Kraska. Just this entire Lions team is just full of great dudes. Just wonderful personalities, fun guys to be around.
And if you haven't come out to the mic to see them at home.
Got to. They're so personable, so lovable. Petey Kraska, one of those, the captain this season, as voted on by the players. Gavin Oswald, Charlie Cochran is the other two. Patterson comes through, works home. A little low on that one. 1-1 is your count. 1 out so far, and a single shot home run for the LIPSCOMB. Patterson, glove over the face and the wind-up. Works through. Throws. Right side of the plate. Umpire loves it. 1-2 is your count now. Home wanted that one, it looked like a little bit. Left it alone. Seen a lot of UNA fans here in the stands down the first base side.
Exactly what I was looking at.
Some doggos. Patterson throws. Up top a little bit. Home moves the head out of the way just in case. 2-2 is your count. Patterson throws right side of the plate, a little low. Now it's a full count. We've seen Patterson get into a couple of these today. We've also seen LIPSCOMB get into these and also hit extremely well in these situations. So we'll see what the 306 hitter Kai Holm does here. Patterson's working quickly through, and he hits it, and Santoyo was over the second base bag, and Holm is going to go Oppo Taco to Wes Walker in right field.
And that one just off the very tip of the bat, just a little blooper.
Patterson, go ahead.
Nothing the Lions could do there, no one close.
Yeah, Patterson left the breaking ball a little bit out, and he caught Holm reaching on that one a tab, but again, great hitters from the Bisons, and they find it over in the right, through the right side. Wes Walker cleaning that one up. Lefty-lefty matchup now with Keaton Mahan, the right fielder. Struck out last time, Patterson. Patterson's going to pick off at first. Umpire has to kind of dodge this one as Kraska cleans it up. A little bit of a wild throw. 1 out, 1 guy on base, 1 score so far. The bottom of the 4th, Mahan. Patterson looks at first, throws. Oh, this one looked over. This one looked like it was on the right side of the plate. They're not going to call that one.
Looked like the sweet spot that's been a strike all afternoon.
Yeah, maybe it's a little different with this lefty-lefty matchup. We'll see. Mahan, the big hitter. Patterson collects, throws. In the dirt is this one. 2-0's your count.
1 out.
Now Holm again. He was caught stealing just a couple innings ago, but Holm is a great bag stealer himself. 6 so far this season. Patterson is making sure he stays close to first base here. Keeps giving him a look over there. Throws home to Mahan again. Mahan's going to pop it up on the – wow, that one went over Petey Kraska, but it does go foul here. PD and everybody in the Lion faithful with a sigh of relief.
That was almost the second that had just barely went into play, but instead just hit foul.
Mahan chopped that one in the turf or in the grass in the infield, and it popped up over Kraska. Patterson takes a breath, comes to, throws home. A breaking ball that Millard frames nearly perfectly, but it's left low. 3-1 is your count. Easily a batter's count here.
It's kind of weird. You got used to saying to not saying turf, and then now that we're at the mic so often, it's just like you got to catch yourself, like saying grass and dirt now.
Yeah, now a full grass field here as Patterson likes to pick off. Safe is home at first. Beautiful field. Dirt infield, grass everywhere, all natural. Nashville, Tennessee, Ken Dugan Field. Trip Patterson, big breath as he throws home. And they're going to a walk here for Mahan. So now you got 2 on for the Bisons, 1 out as Blake Carter steps in, the designated hitter. Lions looking hopefully for a double play here, trying to see if they can get a ground ball in the infield. 6-3 is your score. Patterson on the mound still. His last at bat, it was strikeout from Patterson. Will Millard and P.D. Kraska will meet Trip Patterson on the mound to give him a talk. Again, like I mentioned just an inning ago, head coach Jad Pragniak likes to send the catcher out first, and we've already seen Jacob James go out once to talk to Patterson. But typically if we see Jad Pragniak join them, that means there will be a bullpen arm coming out. So Millard, I just saw Jad Pragniak actually give the thumbs up to the mound, so umpire will go out and see what they're all talking about. Millard puts the face mask back on, and he's going to head back to behind the dish. Patterson still working through this one.
That'll be one more visit for the Lions for Trip. I've seen a bunch of dogs today. Looking at them, counting like 4 or 5.
Is it Furry Friend Friday?
That's what it seems like. You can hear them.
I wonder if they stole that from Kelly Pragniak. Trip Patterson working from the stretch, looks at second again, throws home. Right side, way outside. Millard's going to have to really collect that one there. It's going to be Kaya home on second. A couple innings ago when they got in this position, they were doing a lot of hit and run, so we're going to see if the Bisons go back to that.
66 degrees out here in Nashville, Ken Dugan Field.
Throws home. A big hit, fly all the way to Nash Rippon, loses the hat on the way, calls off Leighton Jenkins. An easy second out for Nash Rippon, who's been wonderful out in left field this season for the Lions.
That's really what you need right here with a runner in scoring position. And honestly, with the speed, anything into the outfield, I would consider both runners having a chance to score.
Exactly. And I think a lot of what they did, I think the final 3 runs, as Jad Pragniak will join Trip Patterson on the mound here. The last 3 runs of the first inning for the Bisons, my apologies, were scored with 2 outs in very similar fashion. So Jad Pragniak will talk to Trip Patterson as the whole infield comes in to discuss. And it looks like we have somebody coming in from the bullpen, and we'll get that arm as we come back. It's Chase Glover, it's Braden Rogers. We're talking UNA baseball. It is 6-3 after a single shot home run from Lipscomb in the bottom of the 4th. We got one more out to go here, and we'll be back in just a moment on Roar Lions Productions.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. you have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Welcome back to Nashville, friends. As Trip Patterson will end the day. 3 2/3 innings pitched. 9 hits, 6 runs, only 5 earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and 1 hit batter. So
now on the mound for the Lions, you're going to have number 21, the senior right-handed pitcher, Justice Augusto. So you went from a lefty to a righty now. Justice Augusto sporting the pink glove and pink cleats. He wears those in honor of his mother and grandmother who are battling breast cancer. They threw out the first pitch against Southern Indiana at home, the 3rd home weekend series just a couple weeks ago. Justice Augusto, 7.04 ERA this season. 6 appearances. This is his 7th with 7.2 innings pitched as he's got 1 in scoring position and 1 on first. 2 outs here. They just need him to work this final out. As that's going to be number 22, Damian Keneally Jr. stepping in, the senior. Righty on righty matchup.
We'll try to prevent the Bisons from stretching their lead. They're up 6-3.
He's going to leave that first one upstairs. Toes the rubber again, leans over from the stretch. Looks at second again. Santoyo is there if he needs him. Throws home. And leaves a breaking ball, and Keneally's going to be out in front.
That was nasty.
Yeah, they're going to call that one a strike. I don't think couldn't tell if that was cheers or boos. That one I got both my ears covered up. If you can't tell, Augusto comes home again, right side of the plate with a fastball. It's going to be a second ball of this at bat. Keneally Jr. very quick in working back into the box. Augusto checks the call, works through the stretch rather quickly, looks at Santoyo, throws home. Right down the middle, it's going to be right to Lane Jenkins, who's got it, throws it to Santoyo. That's going to end the inning. A single shot home run puts Lipscomb up by 3 in the bottom of the 4th. Trip Patterson finishes up his day. Justice Augusto gets the final out in the bottom of the 4th as we head to the bottom of the top of the 5th. The top of the 5th. It's 6-3, like I said. 9 hits for Lipscomb, 5 for UNA. It's Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, as always. UNA Baseball on Reliance Productions.
Life, Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at midgardselfstorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back into the booth. Braden Rogers here with you alongside Chase Glover and Petey Kraska coming out for the Lions. Or as Chase likes to call him, Wheels. I like to call him the best walk-up song in baseball. I think Mike Ezekiel and Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield would agree with me. But he's going to look to start off the top of the 5th for the Lions in a good way, as they'll try to chip away at this Lipscomb lead. This Lipscomb leads 6-3.
Got hit in his last at bat. No hits on the day, only one other at bat besides that. One run so far, though, off that hit. Or off that hit batter, my apologies. Kraska loads up. Swings at the first one through the left side, out in the left center is a single, and here goes Wheels, as you call him. He's going for second. He's streaking. He's got to get down, and he does. He's safe for the opening double. He gives a huge emote out there, huge rip. Oh, my goodness. I don't know where those rockets came from, but they need to take them off him, or actually just strap them to him the rest of the game. 6-3 is your score. Petey Kraska, top of the fifth, will open it up with a single into left center. Double. Sorry, my apologies.
It was like Wheels.
Double into left center. As I was thinking the infield was shifted. I was thinking another S word as Dylan Coleman readies up for the second at bat in the top of the fifth. Bosley Smith looks at second, throws home. And there goes Dylan Coleman, who's going to put it to the shortstop left side. He's going to try and beat it out, and he does! He is safe, 2 on. My goodness, Petey Kraska had the Rockets, and he shipped him off to Dylan Coleman there as he makes his way to first. Dylan Coleman having a resurgent day after an 0-5 midweek game against Jacksonville State.
And you can't ask for a better start here for the Lions.
Yeah, you got the 6-3 score. You got your team home run leader in Nash Rippon right here. He has 6 home runs on the season. Nash Rippon looking to put one out, maybe past that 375 mark, Braden.
Maybe hit the ducks we saw as we drove in.
There were some ducks
underneath.
Yeah. Let's hope he doesn't hit ducks. Let's make sure that they stay alive out there. But Nash Rippon readies up for this one. Bosley Smith works through, throws home. Nash Rippon wanted to pull on that one, and the umpire will call a strike. Nash Rippon laid off again. We've talked about his hitting this season has really developed since last season. Second in the ASUN in strikeouts, not great for a batter. He's really developed well, and now he leads the ASUN in walks this season with 15, I believe it is. Ooh, and Nash Rippon takes a big swing at that one. I mean, he has 13. My apologies. 13 walks. I think that's second. Bosley Smith working well. We saw him in the third inning come to after Genus finished up his day. Nash Rippon 0-2 count here. 6-3 is your score. 2 on base for the Lions. A little low. Rippon leaves it alone. It's 1-2 now. Again, he's just been picking his balls really well this season of where he wants to hit. The big lefty, a transfer from Wallace State, his second season with the Lions. Righty-lefty matchup. Nash Rippon looks to go. He's going to leave this one on the left side upstairs as Bosley Smith. Now it is 2-2.
No outs here. 1 runner in scoring position. Lions looking to cut into this lead.
Kraska with a first pitch double. Coleman with a first pitch single. Rippon looking to move him around. Here he goes. Takes a big hack. He's going to keep battling. You get to hear an emphatic triumph over there in the Lion dugout. They like him battling. Typically at home, our facilities director, Ryan Adams, will be playing the Ho-Ya. Well, I don't really know how to say it. The charge, maybe.
Tom and Jerry scream.
That one, too. A little foul ball action.
I think it's the first time that side of the net's been hit today.
2-2. Upstairs, he's going to work into a full count. Here's Rippon. Bosley Smith asked for a change of ball. Maybe that'll help. But that is true. We've had a lot of right side of the nets hit in front of us. A lot of the parking garage hit in front of us. It's the left side net hit that time with the lefty batter. Nash Rippon, 3-2 count. See what happens. Throws home. Oh, and they're going to catch him with a strikeout right side of the plate. Nash Rippon retired. That's a big hitter sat down for Bosley Smith. Here comes Wes Walker now. Reminder in the first pitcher with Genus, that pitcher was left-handed. Wes Walker was hitting right-handed. Now you got a right-handed pitcher. Wes Walker switches to the other side. He's going to be a lefty in this one.
Mr. Clutch for the Lions so far when they've needed him. He got on base earlier and has been clutch throughout the year when they need him.
Hit by pitch, an RBI in that one. Right down the middle. First pitch strike. Wes Walker left off of it. Patton gives him a clap down the third base line. Walker readies. 2 on board. 1 out here. 6-3 is your score. As Bosley Smith takes a deep breath and throws home. Down the pipe again. Walker almost went, but he left it alone. It's 0-2, though, as they call a strike. Patton gives him another clap. He knows he's a big, strong hitter here. Let's see what Walker does. Working from the stretch. Looks at second at Petey Kraska. Throws. Walker gets a tip off of that one. 3 straight strikes so far for Bosley Smith. 4, actually, since he's changed baseballs from the umpire. I don't have all of the cool stats, but I have some. Oh, 2's your count. 1 out as Wes Walker's working from the right side of the batter's box. Throw up and outside. Seeing if Walker might have chased that one a tad bit. We've got the TrackMan stats right above us, so if you see me breaking my neck, you didn't. Bosley Smith comes through. Kicks a leg up high, throws home, and right down the pipe again. Catches Walker looking on that one.
Almost the same exact spot.
Back-to-back strikeouts as Caden Sheffield, the designated hitter, will step in. A strong start to this inning. Could come to a close here unless Caden Sheffield can get on.
That was almost dead center, too.
It was a pretty pitch. Caden Sheffield, a strikeout in his first at bat and a walk in his second. We'll see what he does here. Throws. Big swing from the redshirt freshman. Cannot connect with it, though.
He was wanting to put that one over there by the Ducks, for sure.
He's trying to put that one somewhere. He had one earlier that went into the foul territory up there where a few dogs are sitting. Bosley Smith through the stretch. Big breath. Comes. Throws. Upstairs. Sheffield almost turned on that one. Decided not to. 1-1 count. 2 outs. 2 aboard. Started off with a Petey Kraska double. Dylan Coleman single. And then now back-to-back strikeouts, and it looking like you could see 2 runners left on for the Lions. Bosley Smith throws. Down the middle with a breaking ball. They're not going to call it. Might have been a little high. Again, Caden Sheffield in his last at bat, a walk in the third. RBI walk at that. 2-1. The throw. Ooh!
Off the knob.
Sheffield turned on that one, and it's going to be a foul ball off the knob of the bat there. I thought it might have caught his hand. A 92-mile-per-hour pitch that if that would have caught his hand, might not have a hand. The right-handed pitcher, Bosley Smith, gets a new baseball.
Deuces. 2-2 with 2 outs.
It's true. You got to do the cap trick. I don't know if we believe in those superstitions. We got a little superstition going on over there in the line dugout as he comes home. And he kind of stuck his front foot out and was a little behind that ball as it hits the parking garage, the second level of the parking garage. It looks like it kind of fit in the gap for another foul ball.
Don't you just love the sounds of the ballpark?
I do. I see a little girl trying to chase that one down. She won't find that one in the parking garage. Bosley Smith comes to 2-2-2. Here it goes. The pitch down the middle of the pipe. Looking. Wow. 2 big hits from your 2 big hitters for the Lions, and then 3 straight strikeouts to end the threat for Lipscomb. 6-3 is your score. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, UNA Baseball, and Roar Lions Productions.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
a run.
All right, welcome back to Nashville, Ken Dugan Field. Chase Glover, Braden Rogers. The Bisons up 6-3 on the Lions. As the Lions will send Augusto back to the mound. He'll continue his day.
A tough first inning for the Lions. 5 runs scored for Lipscomb, and then after that, it was pretty quiet until the single shot home run from the Bisons in the bottom of the 4th. Augusto retired the final batter.
And that was off the left field pole. So.
Yes, left, barely, almost a foul ball,
Yeah,
very close.
It just barely grazed it and went off into the houses over there. But
and so as the 4th inning ended, Augusto got a ground out to shortstop for a fielder's choice at second. Leighton Jenkins and Justin Santoyo teaming up on that one as – sorry, I didn't see who stepped.
Cam Pruitt.
Cam Pruitt, number 7. Good call. Thank you so much. A righty-righty matchup. Augusto throws. First one's in the dirt. It's going to be 1-0 to start the bottom of the 5th.
No, we talked about the breeze earlier, but Benjamin Ray, the front windows are not open. We have a window open to our right.
So it's a nice little right-to-left breeze coming through. Augusto gets one, and he's going to pop it up over Santoyo into shallow right field. And Cam Pruitt's looking to go to second, and he backs off, and he gets back to first.
A little dirty there. We thought he was going to get a throw his way.
Oh, and Santoyo looked like he maybe misread that one. But it popped about 10 feet past him. Jordan Thomas now stepping in. Left down a beautiful bunt that Tripp Patterson had to grab. And it was a bang-bang play down the first base line that he scooped and got to Petey Kraska. No outs, 1 aboard so far for Lipscomb as Augusto works here in the bottom of the 5th. 6-3 is your score. Now 10 hits for the Bisons this afternoon. Augusto's going to throw over to first. I think, is that the me sound?
That's yeah.
Got some ballpark sounds from Lipscomb. Got the me sound. Augusto takes a look behind his shoulder, making sure Cam Pruitt's staying close. And first pitch strike here against Jordan Thomas. Righty on lefty working. Jeff Forehand giving the signals down the third base line. Augusto already on the rubber, ready to go as he takes a look again at first base. Petey Kraska there. In case there's a pickoff move. Augusto works, throws, and there's going to be a little chopper, and it's going to run foul here as Petey Kraska cleans it up. Augusto's working with him. Justin Santoyo came over to help cover first in case of emergency. 0-2's your count now. After a single into right center, or shallow right for Pruitt. Seeing if you can get a rollover here from Thomas. Maybe get a double play here for if you're a Lions infielder. Augusto throws to first. A little bit faster of a pace here on this pickoff move. Safe is Pruitt at first. Gets dirty. Again, the pinstripes for Lipscomb today. I think the dirt can be washed out if I'm not mistaken. So it's all good to get a little dirty. Augusto looks over his shoulder, throws. Pruitt fakes the run. And Millard came up ready to fire. 1-2 is your count. Again, Lipscomb today has ran a lot of the hit and runs. We'll see if they elect to do so again here with the man on.
I like it when coaches are aggressive on the bases.
Bottom 5, Pruitt will go now. And right to him is Leighton Jenkins at shortstop. And Pruitt will be thrown out. Again, another hit and run. A line drive to Jenkins at shortstop. Jenkins absolutely cleans it up and throws it over to Petey Kraska. Boom, boom. There's your double play if you're the infield.
Correct. Caught, just unfortunate placement to hit the ball right to him. And
Jenkins just in the perfect spot. And Pruitt sat at second as that throw went back to first. You can't do anything if you're the runner there. Augusto allowing his defenders to play some ball here, just allowing the batters to hit and his defenders to defend, and he's doing a great job so far. 2 outs now, 6-3. Augusto still working from the stretch with nobody on. Right side of the plate is caught. Strike 1. It's number 44 in the batter's box, Brock Bedingfield, the catcher. Augusto is staying on that mound as he works very quickly through his progression. Comes to, it's another strike. I think that's a breaking ball there, and it was 84 miles an hour for him. Beautiful. Augusto now 2 strikes, 2 outs. And he's got Bedingfield where he wants him. Gets ready for his pitch as he gets it from Millard. Throws home. It's going to be on the outside of the box, seeing if he can catch Bedingfield reaching. He doesn't.
Augusto's looking to make this a 3-batter inning for the Lions.
Yes. I didn't want to say anything because I believe in the broadcaster's jinx as Augusto comes home and he catches him swinging. Okay, maybe you and Benjamin Ray are right. Broadcaster's jinx aren't always a thing. I get a little superstitious, maybe just a little stitious. Anyways, Chase Glover is Braden Rogers. It's a 1-2-3 batter inning as my partner here, Braden, has said. 6-3 is still your score. We're going to head to the top of the 6th and hope we keep this thing moving. This is Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumble in the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Welcome back to Nashville, everybody. Braden Rogers here with you. Chase Glover, who is momentarily missing. As we enter into the top of the 6th inning. The Bisons sending out a new pitcher. Number 31, a left-handed pitcher from Carlsbad, New Mexico, Mac Mabry. 6'2", 205 junior. As last time the Lions were out, explosive play out of Wheels. Petey Kraska with a double. Colbin got on with a single after, and then 3 straight looking strikeouts for the Lions, and hopefully they'll have a better outing in this 6th. As the Bisons will keep their lead right now, 6-3. Santoyo gets his first one, fouls it off of his foot. As Bosley Smith finishes the day, 2 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts. As the 0-1 will go into the dirt. 1-1 for you. 9 batters faced for Bosley Smith. No runs given up. Chase Glover will rejoin us. 1-1. And that will be a little almost bunt-like hit. and Mabry will take that one, flip it to first, and we'll retire Santoyo. This Chase will take it from here on.
I'll try to. I'm a little out of breath. It's sprinting back up here. The great Lipscomb SID, Leighton Jackson, letting me know that the top of the parking garage is the tennis courts for Lipscomb.
Whoa.
So a lot of foul balls up there. They played this morning, so they're not playing now.
God.
Mabry. High leg kick. Ball 1, though, for Leighton Jenkins, who's in the box.
Can I just say, the staff here, outstanding.
Yeah, wonderful
Super
people.
friendly. Got me my hardline Ethernet when I wanted. Got me some information, so really appreciative of them.
Mabry comes home, same spot, same ball. lefty-righty matchup. Yeah, they've been absolutely wonderful here today. Beautiful day for ball. It's just a great day all around, you know?
Super positive vibes everywhere.
Layden Jenkins readies. Light breeze going. Mabry down the middle. Jenkins is going to catch a piece of that. It's going to be tipped off, fouled off. 2 strikeouts so far for the shortstop today. The graduate. Recently named to the Brooks Wallace Shortstop of the Year award watch list just a couple weeks ago. Been splitting time this season with Jackson Westmoreland, the transfer from Jacksonville University, an ASUN foe. 6-3 is your score in the top of the 6th. Here's the Lions keep trying to work back. Mabry working through the stretch. High leg kick, throws it, and Jenkins going to get one through the right side almost. Nope, second baseman's there, and he's going to clean that one up. It's going to be Brady Miller making the play. Out number 2 for the Lions as Bryant Loving comes in. And, well, we got to remember last time Bryant Loving was up here, a double and an 0-2 count. Left center, and then Will Millard came up with an almost exact hit to the wall, and instead the play's made in the outfield and a double play ensues. So we'll see right here what Loving is capable of. Again, a double last time out to left center. Mabry comes home, and Loving takes a big swing, and it's a miss for an 0-1.
Again, the Bisons shifting the center fielder, Hudson Miles, to our right. And last time that cost them, but.
Right where Loving was last time, went to the left center. Here comes Mabry. And, yep, the shift might work this time as it's going to get flown out to right field, camps under it, moves just a tad, and there's the third out. 3 batters, 3 outs. Lipscomb finishes the top of the 6th, still 6-3. Lions still trying to find their first score since the top of the 3rd. It's Chase Glover's Braden Rogers. It's UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions.
Your life, Midgard Self-Storage has the storage solution you're looking for. Our Florence, Alabama self-storage facilities offer a wide selection of unit sizes designed to meet your unique needs. Whether you're clearing space in your garage, adding a nursery, or expanding your business, you'll find the ideal features to simplify your experience with a storage unit at Midgard Self-Storage. Explore our unit sizes and prices to learn more about the Florence storage options at MidgardSelfStorage.com.
United Community is a bank that asks, when it comes to your finances, how do you define success? Knowing your bank has your financial future right on course? Having a banking partner that's ready with a plan when opportunity knocks? Or maybe it's a digital banking experience that puts everything at your fingertips, even at your daughter's soccer game. However you define success, United Community's trusted bankers are here for you. Success. It takes a community, a united community. Learn more at ucbi.com. Member FDIC.
Chase Glover, Braden Rogers back here with you. Nashville, Tennessee, Ken Dugan Field. 6-3 is your score. Lipscomb has been leading since the first inning in this one. The Lions scored inaugurally off of Will Millard. 1-0, and then Lipscomb took it in the bottom of the first and hasn't looked back so far. Last inning, the Lions did a 1-2-3 work for Justice Augusto as Layden Jenkins helped him out with a double play as the line out and back to first over to P.D. Kraska to get the double play in that one.
Augusto will continue on the mound for the Lions as he looks to continue his good outing.
It's the 9th hole man, number 19, center fielder, Hudson Miles. Been making some plays out in center field so far today. It's the one that's caught me and my partner here, Braden Rogers, off guard a little bit about how well they've been. The righty-righty matchup. Here comes some breeze as that pitch floats in for a first pitch ball. 89. It looks like a fastball inside.
The window to my right open, so that breeze is coming right in.
Gusto ready, still working from the stretch. A big hit down the right side. Wes Walker's there, and he's going to finish that one up. Wes Walker was telling me before the game how, hey, don't underestimate him out in right field. Again, he was labeled as a catcher coming in. He's played first base, and he's normally the designated hitter. But he said, hey, when Bryant Loving mentioned he might have to help him out a little bit in center, Wes Walker said, hey, I've got some wheels too. And he shows him off right there as he has to go down the right field line to make that catch. 1 out thanks to the right fielder, Wes Walker. It's the leadoff man, Brady Miller, the second baseman. Again, righty-righty matchup. Augusto goes home. First pitch strike as it looks like a 12-6 curve.
Brady Miller, the last bastion before getting to that 300 stretch for the Bisons.
Comes Augusto again. Only working from the stretch this afternoon. One right down the pipe, and that one's going to be left high, actually. 1-1 is your count. Augusto takes his time, throws another one. A little out in front is Miller. Going to foul that one off. It's going to be 1-2 now. Augusto with a huge change up there, 75 miles an hour. Ten hits for the Bisons this afternoon. Solo shot to put them up 6-3. The bottom of the fourth. Hit off the foul pole. Augusto here. Throws. Foul past the head coach, Jeff Forehand there.
That one almost hits the camera well they have over there.
Be careful there. Those things are expensive.
Yeah. Really interesting setup they've got here as the players are in the field of play. They have little, not the players, at least the third base camera's in the field of play, has a little triangle there of safety.
Augusto comes home upstairs. 2-2 is your count. 91 miles an hour.
It looks like the see-through netting and stuff that's on the front of the dugout. So
Augusto with the 2-2, lifts the leg, gets Miller to pop up, and it might be a fan that's going to catch this one. Oh, and a fan's going to get knocked on the elbow, but his daughter will collect it. I think she wants the popcorn. Nope, Dad's not giving it up. He said, I'm going to get – oh, he does finally. I didn't think he was going to – I mean, he did get hit. I mean, you got to hold on to that one, right? You get hit. You've earned the popcorn at that point. Woo. So Dad on the first base side gets hit in the elbow. He's going to be fine, though. Daughter will get the popcorn. 2-2 is your count after that foul tip. Augusto throws, and a wham of a hit over the batting cages down the left side. Another foul ball. Brady Miller doing a wonderful job here keeping this at bat going. Brady Miller was the solo shot in the bottom of the fourth. Hit the left field foul pole. Augusto trying to work him out here. Throws in the dirt. Now it's going to be a full count. Again, these Bison's hitters are having very mature at bats. Not chasing too much. Augusto again, the pink glove, pink cleats. Working from the stretch, taking his time through his progression. Brings the knee up, throws, and he's got to fly out. It's going to be Justin Santoyo working the shallow right field, and he's going to keep going, and he's got it. Wes Walker backed off on that one, decided not to call him off. That was kind of a little nerve-wracking one. Santoyo backpedaling a little bit. Bryant Loving and Wes Walker there, but Santoyo makes the play.
So my high school baseball coach liked to refer to the triangle of death right there. You've got one out in left center, you got one out in right center, where second baseman, center field, and right field all coming to about the same spot. Good communication from the Lions, though, so they get that one.
Yeah, now you got the second hole hitter, number 12, Kai Holm. Up to bat, 2 outs. Augusto goes home. Top right above the strike zone, so it's going to be a first pitch ball. Home a single last time, out to shallow right. Here comes Augusto. There's going to be a fly ball again. It's the triangle of death you just mentioned, Braden Rogers, and looks like Bryant Loving's going to come up and make the play, and he does. It's been a lot of defense since the first inning, my friend, and we're going to continue on as we head into the top of the 7th. A lot of zeros on the boards for both teams. Here come the Lions. It's Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, UNA Baseball on Roar Lions Productions.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
It's Bo time. Fumbling the food on game day? Rookie move. But you know Bo can make your tailgate a winner, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because the Carolina Legend has everything you're craving. We're talking crispy, juicy chicken loaded with real Southern flavor, fluffy, scratch-made buttermilk biscuits, and all the fixins to feed your whole crew faster than you can say touchdown. Be the MVP this season and let Bojangles do the cooking. Order your tailgate today. It's Bo time.
Top of the 7th we go, and we got the top of the order up. It's Will Millard who's in this one. He hit for a single in his first at bat. It was the inaugural score of this game. Now we're in the top of 7th. That's Chase Glover here with you. Braden Rogers, my partner. We're having a lot of fun here in Nashville, Tennessee. Ken Dugan Field. Score is 6-3. Lions with 7 hits so far in this one. In the last outing that they had, it was a 1-2-3 inning, but the inning before that, they had the 2 big hits and then couldn't come up with much.
Yeah, Lipscomb continuing to send out Mac Mabry to hopefully for them not to let up the lead. Lions looking to cut into it.
Left-handed pitcher, right-handed hitter. Here we go. Mabry goes home. Big kick out into the right side of the batter's box. 1 ball so far. 6-3 is your score. A 5-run first inning for Lipscomb if you're just joining us. That's really what's gotten them their lead so far. Since then, the Lions have done well. Mabry throws one right down the middle. 89 mile per hour. Fastball, look like. He's got a big leg kick with that right leg. Nearly one that could, touch his nose almost. He's going to go again here, throws. Left up high. I liked that one. It was 2-1.
I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on all of our social streams and listening to us on the Varsity Network.
Yeah, first time doing baseball this year, the both of us, so hopefully we're doing okay. Another one left upstairs. If we're not, don't tell us. We don't want to know that much. No, just kidding. We're having a good time, and, hopefully the Lions pull out a victory here.
This is my debut, technically. So.
It is. A rookie in the game.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of basketball, no baseball yet, as Mabry comes 2 from the stretch. 3-1, throws, and he gets a first batter walk. It's Millard, who's been 1 of 3 for today, and now gets a leadoff walk. That's going to be huge for the Lions as Petey Kraska steps in the box.
Last time there was a first batter walk, the Lions turned a little dangerous, scored 2 runs in the top of the 3rd. It's looking to replicate that magic here.
Genus hit a couple batters, walked a couple, and then eventually the Lions scored those 2 runs as you mentioned. Since then, this is the 3rd Bison's pitcher on the mound. Lefty looks at first, looks home, big leg kick, and throws inside of Kraska and gets a ball. Kraska didn't move at all, didn't even flinch. That was an 88 mile per hour fastball, and Kraska didn't move. I might have jumped out of the way. Tom and Jerry Scream-esque, you know what I'm saying? Here comes Mabry, lefty on lefty. Mabry looks at first, throws home, and Kraska takes a big crack at it and can't get it.
See if he can put these, like you said, wheels to use.
Yeah, he had a double last time he was up. It was a first pitch double. Now it's a 1-1 count. Kraska been looking to hit lately. Here he goes. Another one inside. Kraska didn't even turn his shoulder. I think some Lipscomb fans are a little upset. I think his father, Frank Kraska, is here today. I saw him on the names list. Originally from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. As Mabry comes home, and Kraska's going to crank this one into foul territory. A little chopper. He does have wheels, as we've mentioned, but I don't know if he has one to beat out an infield chopper.
As we get into later into the afternoon, the sun has kind of set for us over here in the press box, past the parking deck. We can see that shadow slowly start to creep onto the field.
Right side.
Right down the right field line.
I like that. Paint the scenery. Here comes Mabry. Oh, and he nicks Kraska upstairs, or what are they saying? Or maybe a ball? They're saying a ball, and I think a wild pitch, actually. I thought Kraska may have gotten hit upstairs. Looked like it got him off the shoulder. The umpire and Kraska having a word. Kraska wants to hit, though, so he's staying close. No hit batter. Will Millard will advance to second, though. Jeff Forehand coming to talk. Maybe asking if he did get hit.
I was going to say, I for sure heard something.
I thought he got hit.
Yeah.
It's 3-2 count, though, if he doesn't. And I think maybe Jeff Forehand's trying to say, hey, maybe you did get hit. I don't want Kraska to hit. Here he goes.
He'll get the try nonetheless.
Yeah.
Full count.
Full count.
No outs.
Lefty, lefty. Will Millard in scoring position. Lions haven't scored since the top of the third. Here comes Mabry. Struck him out right down the middle. Wow. P.D. Kraska a little ahead of that one. Here comes the big Dylan Coleman. One out on the board. Kraska with the first out.
Last time up, he singled. It was an infield single. Beat out the throw.
Yeah, I mean, wheels on wheels. So we'll see what Dylan Coleman can do. He's trying to have a good day. Here he comes. Yep. Right down the middle. Oh, 1 is your count. Now is Dylan Coleman. Digs in a little bit more. The third hole hitter. Throws. Upstairs. He's going to leave it alone. I saw the hands jerk just a little bit, so maybe he wanted that one. But he laid off of it. 1-1-1 is your count. Will Millard is in scoring position here. Dylan Coleman trying to get him around with a single. Mabry looks at second, looks back home, throws. And there goes Dylan Coleman down the right field line, and it is going to go foul. If that one would have stayed in, we might be talking about Dylan Coleman having a triple here if he can beat it out. He's already got 2 of those this season.
For sure, Millard would have been standing on home.
So it's going to be a 1-2 count. Now, it's probably the best hit ball Dylan Coleman's had in the last couple games. Had a big Mississippi stretch, a huge home run against Ole Miss, and then after that has been rather quiet until today. 1-2 to the plate. Right side, and they're going to call a ball, 2-2. Lipscomb wanted that one a little bit, it looked like. Hearing the Jaws theme going on over top. That's their 2-2 count, or 0-2 count. Mabry throws home, big leg kick, and he goes, and it's down low. 3-2, another full count. He just struck out P.D. Kraska in a 3-2 count. He's got another opportunity here, so let's see if Coleman can avenge Kraska. 3-2-1 on the scoreboard. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Mabry working through the stretch. Home he goes, and he gets Coleman swinging. The biggest hitters on this team for the Lions outside of Nash Rippon are struck out. Millard gets the leadoff walk, and now it's 2 outs. And again, we're looking at a potential stranded Lion.
Would be the second inning in a row that the Lions leave one stranded in scoring position.
The outfield is shifting over a little bit. Center fielder closer towards the second baseman. A left center gap as Nash Rippon readies. The throw home. Nash Rippon fouls it off to third base. Oh, and it spins past the third baseman. Oh, that one it was off the end of Nash Rippon's bat, and the third baseman tried to make a play, and it hit the dirt, spun around him somehow, and the third baseman, Cam Pruitt, slips on that one, and the shortstop had to clean it up. Wow.
Yeah, I think he was in disbelief that was coming at him a little bit.
I'm in disbelief.
Yeah.
That is Nash Rippon was a little out in front of that, caught the end of the bat. Will Millard was going towards third, halted up as the third baseman tried to make the play, and then as soon as he got around, Will Millard now stands on third, close to associate head coach Nick Patton. Now it's Wes Walker, now batting righty again with the lefty pitchers. Mabry comes home.
Let's see if he can create some 2-out magic.
Yeah, first pitch ball. Again, my partner Braden Rogers has talked about Wes Walker all afternoon about how good he is in these situations. We'll see if he can show some life. Here comes Mabry. Wes Walker with a huge swing. He's going to take a tour around the batter's box, all the way around the umpire after that swing. The 1-1 count. He wanted a big hit right there. Here comes Walker.
making his first start in right field of his career.
That is true. Right side of the plate, the umpire's going to give the strike call. 1-2. Wes Walker now only one home run on the season. A big double machine usually, though. 3 of them. Ties for a team high. Mabry comes home, throws upstairs. 2-2-2. Here comes the Superstitions. Even my partner Braden Rogers is in on it. I think some of the Lions are in on it down there. Gio Linero with a bat on his shoulder. The lefty-righty matchup. Mabry looking to retire a third batter. Here he goes. Oh, and he's going to strike him out looking. Wes Walker absolutely hates it. Cannot believe it, but that's exactly where the umpire wanted it all afternoon, and he gets it. 2 Lions stranded in the top of the 7th. 6-3 is your score as the Lions are down here at Ken Dugan Field. But I think it's getting time and getting ready to stretch this one out here. Braden Rogers as we head over. It's Chase Glover, Braden Rogers, and it's UNA Baseball as we head into the stretch of the 7th.
Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Welcome back into the broadcast. Braden Rogers, Chase Glover with you. Lions continuing to put Augusto on the mound. As so far, he has 2 1/3, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. Doing well so far for the Lions, and they'll look to continue that success with Augusto.
29 batters faced so far today for the pitchers, for the Lion pitchers. 4 strikeouts. The defense has been the talk of the day so far through the first conference game. Mahan will step into the box. Keaton Mahan, the right fielder, the senior righty-lefty matchup. Augusto, slow through his progression. He kicks it up and he throws it in. It's going to be a first pitch strike for Augusto.
Beautiful pitch.
8 hits for the Lions so far, making 3 runs. 10 hits so far for the Bisons, making 6 runs. Bisons with a 3-run cushion so far. Augusto coming through his progression here. Slow and calculated, throws it in. A second strike. He found the left side of the plate for that one. The big Mahan with an 0-2 count so far. That is in the left corner of the box right there. A beautiful pitch from Augusto. Here he comes again for the third pitch. Up and inside, trying to freeze up Mahan. Can't get him. Just a little upstairs. 91 miles an hour.
Respect the frame attempt.
I do. I always respect a good frame. Millard does a really good job of that in the 1-2. Augusto. Here he comes. And there's Mahan up and over the shortstop, and Bryant Loving's going to have to – Bryant Loving almost misread that one out there. Another nearly spinning ball around a defender. But we're going to keep Mahan at first there. Nobody warming up in the pen. Augusto still going. 2.1 innings so far. His most this season is 2.2. Only 7 innings. His 7th game, his 7th appearance this season, my apologies, played. It's going to be number 4, the designated hitter Blake Carter. 1 aboard, no outs. 11 hits now for the Bisons. Here comes Blake Carter. Augusto peers over his shoulder as he throws home in the dirt on the right side.
Keaton Mahan at first, completely covered by the shadow.
As you mentioned last inning, that shadow is just creeping over more and more. Looking for a double play here. Here comes Augusto. Augusto looks to pick off and throws it just a tad high.
Lion pitchers are really trying to keep a hold on that speed for the Bisons.
Lipscomb looking to steal some bags, and they've done well so far today. Got caught stealing on one, though, from Will Millard. Here comes Augusto. He goes home. A great right corner down low pitch from Augusto. It's going to be 1-1. Actually, that's going to be a pinch runner over there at first, I believe it is. It's going to be Aaron Stilianis. My apologies. I didn't even catch that. Augusto here comes home. Another strike as he freezes up. Blake Carter. Yeah, I didn't even catch the Stilianis. When did they trade out runners? I didn't even notice. I was so fixated on this next at bat. My apologies. 1-2 is your count. Designated hitter Carter. Augusto with a pickoff move back to Stilianis. .2 innings pitched for Augusto against Murray State in that big win, 15-5. Looking for another win here today, and they're going to. Stilianis almost tried to steal, and Augusto caught him leaning, and they're going to track him down, and there's an out. A pickoff move from Justice Augusto as Stilianis was leaning, and Petey Krask is going to run him down and get some help from Leighton Jenkins on that pickle situation.
What a beautiful move.
Well, from my vantage point, I saw Augusto look over the shoulder, and I guess Stilianis thought he was going to go home. Stilianis started to make the move towards second. Augusto did the patented pickoff move to Petey Kraska, and then Wheels just absolutely runs him down. So now 1 out, 1-2 is your count. Here comes Augusto trying to find the next one, and he can't. It's going to be 2-2.
I love the beauty and the intricacy of mixing up your timings, mixing up your looks, mixing up your pickoffs, because that was just a clinic right there what to do from Augusto.
2-2 is your count. It's good. You had a single in that first at bat. Now you get him off the bases and gets him upstairs. Carter chasing that one, and that's the first time today I think I've seen a Bison's player chase one up high. It was way out of the strike zone. It's almost not even on the map upstairs. 91 miles an hour. 2 outs now as Augusto works that one. Now, go ahead.
I was going to say, he's looking to have another unorthodox 3 up, 3 down.
Here we go. Three innings pitched, his longest so far this season. And here's a first pitch strike. Tripp Patterson and then Justice Augusto. Again, the pitchers and defense working extremely well today, trying to keep the Bisons at bay. Here comes Augusto. He's going to foul this one off. It's going to be Keneally Jr., the first baseman, number 22. Again, the defense has held Lipscomb to only 1 run off of foul pole home run in the bottom of the 4th since the first inning. So a lot of zeros up there for Lipscomb, and you got to let your offense do some work here in this next inning. Here comes Augusto as he's working through the stretch. Takes a big breath, works, throws a big hit and a foul ball over towards the tennis courts in the parking garage.
Number 6 over there. Now that we know it is the tennis courts up there up top. So.
Yeah, you know, maybe if they had harder rackets, they could use just those baseballs, hit back and forth. 0-2's your count. Here comes Augusto, looks at his watch. Works. He's going to look outside as Millard steps over. Millard loves the pitch exactly where he wanted it. They don't get the call. 84 miles an hour. Way outside, of course, down low. Augusto working quickly through his progression as soon as the batter steps in. Here he comes, throws home, and foul tip off for Keneally Jr. So 1-2's your count. And something that is new this year that at the mic we've had to experience a lot is the umpire having to tell the pitcher to hold on until the batter meets eye contact. And so what I know with Will Millard, what I've seen with him a lot, he won't look at the pitcher until he's exactly ready. And so Justice Augusto cannot start his regression until the batter eyes him up. So here he goes. Throws, and it's way outside. Way outside. 2-2. That one hits the backstop over here. But that's just a cool thing that I didn't even know was becoming more of a rule. I always used to play it as, or it used to be, if you step in the batter's box, it's time to go kind of a deal. Now they've tried to slow those pitchers down in the pitch clock. So here comes Justice Augusto through the stretch, takes a breath, throws, and it's down the left field line, but it is going to go foul. Really working through this count is Keneally Jr. Strike ball, strike ball. Oh, sorry, that was the last. My apologies. That was the last batter. Here he comes. Justice Augusto. Down low in the dirt, working into a full count is Keneally Jr. Three-two, 2 outs. Justice Augusto got the last one swinging up high. He's going to throw home here, and he does. And Keneally Jr. fouls that one off. Still battling. Still battling. Two at-bats today. No hits for the first baseman. A 3.08 average. Here comes Justice Augusto. His 37th pitch of the afternoon. 9 batters faced, 2 strikeouts so far. Looking for his third. 3-2, throw. In the dirt. He's going to walk Keneally Jr. His first walk of the afternoon. Only the 3rd walk for the Lion pitchers.
Here's that third baseman, Cam Pruitt.
Cam Pruitt up. The junior, righty on righty matchup. 2 outs, 1 aboard. Augusto to throw home. And it's going to be a first pitch strike.
He was the one that kind of got mixed up last inning, or in the top of this inning at third base.
That is true. Cam Pruitt with the spin around ball from Nash Rippon in the top of the inning. Augusto peers over the shoulder. He's going to throw. Catches the right side, but no strike call. Just a tad outside. 83 miles an hour. Petey Kraska towing first base, ready for a pickoff move if Augusto tries again. They caught Stylianis earlier this inning. He's going to go home instead. He's going to get a fly out. It's going to be in foul territory. Here goes Petey Kraska. He's going to go over the shoulder. Oh, and he can't make the play. Almost there. We saw Nash Rippon earlier with an over-the-shoulder catch, and I thought Petey Kraska was going to one-up him there for a second.
He got over there quick, boy.
I'm telling you, he's got rockets. He's got wheels. I don't know if he has actual Adidas shoes on. I think it's just Huntsville Rockets. I think that's all it is. It's just those little straps, and he's just going. But couldn't track it down. 1-2 is your count after that foul ball as it goes over into the UNA pitching bullpen.
And I don't believe anybody is over there yet.
I do not see anybody.
We're riding it out with Augusto so far.
For now. Seeing if he can close this one out. Pitching extremely well. Here comes Augusto. 1-2. And he's going to pick him off, and he's safe, standing up. Jersey pretty clean today for Keneally Jr. As he stays standing on that pickoff attempt. Not a huge lead over at first, just a couple of slides over from Petey Kraska. Here comes Augusto home. And another foul ball. This one's definitely on the tennis courts. If anybody's practicing now, heads up, head on a swivel.
Number 7.
Not sure if a popcorn will be found after that one. Do you think they give those out after the game? Because if so, we might have 7 popcorns over there. Justice Augusto calmly comes together, throws home, and he's got it up top, and he gets it over Justin Santoyo. It's Cam Pruitt, and you got Keneally Jr. getting all the way to third. You got runners on corners now for the Bisons. Their best attempt, a big line drive over Justin Santoyo, kind of in between him and the second base. So it goes out to Bryant Levin. Bryant Levin cleans it up, gets it into third, but Keneally Jr. standing on that. And here comes Jad Pragniak to talk to Augusto. And like we just mentioned, nobody's in the bullpen, though.
Yeah, it's the second time today that a ball has been hit right just above the tip of the glove.
Bison is just finding ways to put balls in play. They've done a good job of it so far. We'll see what Jad Pragniak and co. likes to do. Usually it'll be a progression of the catcher first, Jacob James, to go out and talk to pitchers. So we're wondering if Jad Pragniak might, and it looks like we're going to have John Austin Wood going out there to catch up a new arm. We have a bunch of hoodies on, so I can't tell who's going out right now. Jad Pragniak will exit the playing field and leave Augusto on the mound. So an arm will start warming up. I can't see who that is.
I don't think we're going to be able to see from this vantage point because they have like a mesh on the fencing there in the bullpen.
Not quite sure what's happening. I think we have an offensive timeout from Jeff Forehand as well. So Augusto's going to have a minute to think about this one. As trying to see. I saw John Austin Wood, the freshman from Mississippi. The big 6'4". He's also a dual athlete. Plays quarterback for Brent Dearman and the football team down there to catch up. He's played a little bit this season at catcher. As the Bisons enter the base path again. Guys on corners. Now we've got number 6 up to bat, the left fielder, Jordan Thomas. Again, laid down a beautiful bunt earlier. Justice Gusto working with 2 outs is trying to keep the Bisons off the board here so his offense can get back into it. Here comes Augusto, first pitch. She's going to throw left side. Will Millard's going to collect that one, but it's not going to be a strike. 1-0 is your count. Augusto's going to work quickly through his stretch progression. Takes a look at first, has a guy at third he's staring at. Throws home. It's going to be outside again. Dylan Coleman is not looking for a pickoff at third. He's playing his regular position. So Keneally Jr. over there at third is taking a big step just in case the ball is hit. Here comes Augusto. 2-0 is your count, 2 outs. Bryant Levin moves. They're going to send one. Take a big swing. Millard's going to throw down to second, and he is safe by a good step. A big hit and run action there from Jordan Thomas trying to level one out, but they're going to get a stolen bag instead. Millard going to second. Very interesting there with a guy sitting at third.
Never punished for it, though, so far.
2 in scoring position, 2-1's your count after that big swing from Thomas. Here comes Augusto. Throw home. Outside, 3-1.
At risk of loading them up here.
Could. Do you do that with the 8th hole man on deck? That's Brock Bedingfield, the catcher. Does have half his gear on. 2 outs, 3-1's your count. Augusto's trying to work through it here. Takes a breath, throws home. And there's Jordan Thomas is fading left. And it's going to get out of play. Nash Rippon about 4 steps away from trying to make that play. Luckily for the Lions, that one fades out.
It looked eerie, similar to that home run ball.
It was very close. It was heading towards that yellow foul pole.
Because once it gets up there, it started about where Nash is, and then it went all the way and hit the corner padding there. So that wind definitely making a difference here.
3-2's your counts. That's big. If that one fell in play, you would have 2 more on the board for the Bisons, and with only 2 innings left for the Lions, that could be ominous. Here we go. Jordan Thomas, 3-2 count. Here we go, Augusto, trying to figure it out, and he throws it down right through the middle, and he strikes him out looking. Augusto finishes the inning. No need for help freezes Jordan Thomas with the bat on the shoulder and leaves 2 Bisons on the base pass. 6-3, pitching, doing the work. It's Chase Glover. It's Braden Rogers. It's UNA Baseball and Roar Lions Productions.
Since 1906, we've been serving families and communities with stability you can count on. And today, that legacy of service continues. Recognized by American Banker as the 16th best performing bank nationally and #1 in Alabama in their asset category. Being a team member is who we are, which is why we're proud to support University of North Alabama athletics. So, bank with the best. Visit cbsbank.com to learn more. CB&S Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Ike Fowler with Alabama Health Guidance. At AHG, we specialize in Medicare education and Medicare health plans. Just like the UNA Lions, we understand the importance of teamwork. So if you're nearing retirement, going on Medicare for the first time, or just want to review your current Medicare plan, give us a call at 256-648-5710 or stop by our office at 885 Florence Boulevard. That's 256-648-5710. Roar Lions.
Welcome back to Nashville. We are headed into the top of the 8th. Bison's up 6-3 on the Lions. And a new pitcher will be in for the Bisons. So that'll end Mac Mabry's day. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and 8 batters faced. That'll end his day. And Chase, why don't you tell us about the new arm? The new hurler, as Brian Neese likes to say.
Hurler, I've not heard that one.
Yeah.
We got number 49, the right-handed pitcher, senior Caleb Cantola, on the mound for Lipscomb, trying to close this one out. A 9 ERA for the season, 1.75 on the whip. And we got a pinch hitter here. We got the Tyler LePage in, as they call him, TLP. Time, Love, and Power is ready to hit. He's been much of a designated hitter a lot this season, and he's looking to see if he can get going. So he's going to check in. I think we have some changes on the defensive side as well. Aaron Stylianos will make his way out to right field, and Eric Harper will be in left field for Jordan Thomas. Straight home and straight heat as Cantola starts off. 94 miles an hour, bottom right corner against Tyler LePage. Tyler LePage only about 5'10", 5'11". Not a huge body, but he's a big power hitter from PA. He gets another one, but that one's going to be downstairs. You got to remember Jad Pragniak, Dick Patton, both from up around that area, up the East Coast, and they love a lot of these players. Tyler LePage looks here, and he's going to get one up in the air, left field, and they're going to try and track it down as the ball keeps fading, and left fielder is there, fights off the sun, and makes the play. Nearly a lot like what just happened with the Bisons. That one almost faded out of play. That's going to be the left fielder there again. That's going to be Eric Harper, who just made that play as Jordan Thomas exits the game. Tyler LePage was pinch hitting there for Caden Sheffield. Now it's Justin Santoyo, the 7th hole man. You got 2 innings left for work to make up 3 runs if you're the Lions. Here comes Cantola. The right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter. Here he comes.
That one had some juice on it as well, 95.
Very low, though. 1-0 on the ball. With the ball, sorry. Here comes Cantola, readies again, working from the stretch. And Santoya's going to do the same exact thing, but there might be a triangle there, and Harper's going to make that play as well. Left side line, and pretty quick out there in left field.
Kind of getting jammed up towards the handle there. Both Lion batters popping that one up.
Well, and here we go. Another pinch hitter for the Lions. This is going to be number 12, Jackson Westmoreland. He's pinch hitting here from Leighton Jenkins. We'll definitely see him in the field here in a second. Known for his defensive play, but he's also one of the best hitters on the Lions team. I think he's hitting over 360 for the season. He's only appeared in half the games, though, as Cantola comes home in the dirt. Jackson Westmoreland, 95 miles an hour, is not a power hitter of sorts. Again, smaller stature a little bit, but finds his places. Puts the ball where he wants it, can hit anywhere on the field, and just really fun to watch. That one down low as well. He started in that midweek Jacksonville State game, went 2 of 4. And, again, nothing spectacular. but 2 hits in that game as Cantola comes to, throws right down the pipe. Now it's going to be 2-1 for Westmoreland. He has 11 hits on the season. He's hitting .367, the best for the Lions this year, but not has limited game time so far. 2-1, here we go. And there's Westmoreland. He's going to foul that one up and just over the parking deck.
Number 8.
2-2. We'll see if any superstitions work this time. They haven't most of the game. But you got this inning and you got the next to make up 3 runs, my friend. So we'll see if they can get the opening game win. Cantola from the stretch looks, pulls the leg, throws, and Westmoreland's going to continue to battle. He fouls that one off back to the parking deck as well. If you see my neck going this way, I'm watching to see what part of the parking deck that gets into.
Actually, the tree got in the way of that one, so it stopped dead.
Oh, nice. Popcorn is free. Then here comes Cantola. Righty-righty matchup here for Westmoreland and Cantola. He throws home. Down in the dirt. It's 3-2 now. Petey Kraska giving some claps and some cheer-ons. Bryant Loving on deck. Westmoreland in the back of the box here. Foot on that line as we have what looks to be a nice bird flying over the field. Cantola gives the nod, comes to. He's going to throw home, and Westmoreland, it's dropped and it's behind the catcher. Westmoreland could make it, and he will. No foul tip. It was a breaking ball, 85 miles an hour, down low, got behind the catcher, and Westmoreland gets on with 2 outs. Well, that's a way to find your way on.
What will we do with the chance here? What
Again,
will the Lions do, I should say?
Bryant Loving, last time out. They're still trying to score that one from Westmoreland as the ball comes up, and it's a deep hit, but it's going to be able for the center fielder to get right underneath it, and he does. A great struck ball right there from Bryant Loving, but nothing for the Lions as that finishes the 9th hole hitter, Bryant Loving. Top of the 8th, it's over, and there's been zeros on the board for the Lions since the 3rd inning. 6-3 is your score. Lipscomb still leads here. It's Chase Glover. It's Braden Rogers. It's UNA Baseball and Swirl Lions Productions.
Offer a comprehensive range of lawn care services designed to address the needs of homeowners. From routine maintenance to specialized treatments, we have the expertise and resources to ensure your lawn remains healthy and vibrant year-round. Let our lawn professionals take the job off your hands and create the lawn that meets your need. Contact us today to get a free estimate by visiting lawnpride.com/Northwest Alabama.
Florence Utilities offers several ways to view and pay your utility bill. Log into your account to sign up for paperless, auto pay, text pay, and more to make your life easier. Want to continue receiving a paper bill but would also like an electronic bill notification? Sign up for text pay or add your email address to your account. To take advantage of these convenient ways to view and pay your utility bill, visit florenceal.org and select utilities to register for an account, or call 256-760-6512 for more information.
Welcome back to Nashville, everybody, to Ken Dugan Field. Braden Rogers, Chase Glover, alongside you. We're in the bottom of the 8th as the day will be over for Justice Augusto. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts with 12 batters faced. So, very efficient day for Augusto. And why don't you tell us about the new hurler for the Lions?
Landon Scruggs steps in, looking to close this one out and hold Lipscomb at bay. 10.45 ERA this season, 8 appearances, only 10 innings pitched. He's been having a really good season so far. 11 strikeouts. Only allowed 13 hits. He's got a save under his belt, the only Lion pitcher to have a save. And the most appearances for a Lion so far this season is Scruggs. Batters hit a .333 on him, though, so we'll see if he can hold that. He had a lot of work against Mississippi this past week, Ole Miss, Southern Miss. Or the week before, my apologies.
That shadow continues to creep over, and we've dropped a couple of degrees, and that wind feels just a little bit nippier.
That's true as number 44, Brock Bedingfield, will step in, the catcher. The most innings that Scruggs has pitched this season is 2 as he comes home. First one in the dirt. It's going to be a ball. He's had 2 such instances, SIUE, Southern Indiana, in both of those, allowing just 2 hits in each appearance and 1 run. Throws another one in the dirt. It's going to be 2-0. Against Jacksonville State, though, 1.2 innings pitched, 0 hits allowed. He did walk 3, though, struck out 2. Here comes home. He's going to throw one in a breaking ball that started on the left side of the plate and finished on the right, and that's going to be a 78-mile-per-hour one. 2-1's your count.
Brock Bedingfield thought it was going to hit him at first.
He did. He did move out of the way just a tad, didn't he? Moved that head back. Scruggs, the throw. Bedingfield thought it was another breaking ball and almost went. Instead, he's going to leave that one alone. 3rd one in the dirt, 3rd ball of the at-bat. Justin Santoya playing almost over 2nd a little bit. Westmoreland playing a little closer to 3rd. Outfield stays the same. Here comes Scruggs, 3-1. And they're gonna walk him. They're going to walk him. Millard is a little confused, but they're going to walk him. Here comes Bedingfield down the first base line, and now stands up. It's a Hudson Miles, the center fielder, number 19.
Making the plays for the Bisons.
Doing a very good job. Several scoring opportunities for the Lions, and Hudson Miles has been in the way of that. Pink bat in hand, purple helmet, white pinstripes. Here comes Scruggs, and there's a bunt, and it's going to go foul down the 3rd base line. They go hit and run a lot. Now they're trying to do a bunt and run here. Bottom of the 8th, 6-3 is your score. Lipscomb has dropped 12 hits for the afternoon. Game's first pitch threw out at 3:02. So just over a couple hours into this one.
Thought it was going to be a 3:05 first pitch, but kind of surprised us there.
Yeah, got us a little late. Here comes Scruggs. Got one on board, and he's going to another bunt straight to Scruggs. He's going to clean it up. Easy out at first. Does move the runner to 2nd. That's going to be Bedingfield over to 2nd for the sack bunt. Right back to Scruggs. Barely had to get off the mound for that one. 1 out now, but a Bison's in scoring position.
Hearing this song just reminds me of the mic. It's real weird not having the video board up.
Yeah, no video board here at Ken Dugan Field as Brady Miller, the top of the order, stands up. Scruggs looks at 2nd, looks home, and he's going to throw. Breaking ball left a little inside and high. 77 miles an hour. Got to be careful leaving those upstairs, definitely with these really solid Lipscomb hitters. Looks back at 2nd. He's going to throw. Right side. Good frame from Will Millard, and it's going to get a strike called. I think I hear a plane coming over top.
We're right near the Nashville airport.
Not too far away. 6-3 is your score. 1 Bison's runner at 2nd. Here comes Scruggs. Right back to Scruggs. Oh, and he mishandles it. He gets it over to 1st anyway. 2nd out. These Lipscomb batters have been pounding it right back up the middle to the pitcher. Tripp Patterson couldn't handle a couple of them, but Landon Scruggs gets a glove on that one, knocks it down, cleans it up, and gets it over to Kraska.
Elite recovery there. Off a hard bounce.
Yes.
Popped out of the glove and just a little nerve-wracking, but got the job done.
Dropped the ball a little bit, but got it over to Kraska in time for the 2nd out. Does move Bedingfield to 3rd, though. Easy scoring position. A hard single can get him. Scruggs goes inside and high.
But still got 2 outs.
Scruggs just focusing on this batter at hand. That's going to be number 12, Kai Holm. Righty-righty matchup as Bedingfield is looking to score here. Here comes Scruggs. Outside. Curve. Ball that finds the dirt just a tad.
Coleman not holding the runner on 3rd, playing normal position with 2 outs.
Scruggs gets the call, working through the stretch. 6'4", throws, and it's going to be outside and low again. It's going to be a 3-0 count, and we're going to see if Kai Holm has the green light here if it's down the middle. The senior shortstop, named to that same award list that Leighton Jenkins was. Here it comes. Inside, and Kai Holm's going to get the free base at first. A 4-0 walk here. Scruggs just needs one in play and let his defense work. Jeff Forehand is coming to talk to the umpire. We're going to see what he's got.
Second walk.
He's going to call an offensive timeout here. Maybe lay down a bunt. You got still Giannis, who hasn't batted yet today, but he did pinch run for Mahan in the last inning, and now he's been playing in right field, I believe it is.
This was one of my favorite things to do when I was in high school, is practice the first and third situation they have here.
Yeah, we're going to see what they do. Lipscomb's been very steal-heavy today. They've stolen a lot of bases. We saw that with Augusto in the last inning. Jordan Thomas with a big swing of the bat that had a guy on third, moved the guy over to second before Augusto finished that one with a strikeout. So we'll see what can happen here with still Giannis.
My favorite play was, it was called trip. And the person on first would go and trip and try to force a weird situation.
Yes.
Sneak him in the back door. So now a meeting for the Lions.
Yeah, an offensive timeout from the Bisons, and now Will Millard, it looks like, from Jacob James and Coach Jad Pragniak, will call his own little timeout at the mound.
Bunch of strategy coming out here. Is any one run at this point could be the nail for the Lions. I'm
not great at chess, but I think head coach Jad Pragniak, if he has another hobby, it's got to be chess. He does it really well. I think he does a great job of taking his time and putting pieces in the right place. And so I think he likes to do that with these kind of moments here. Let them have their timeout. You could talk at the same time, but instead, let them have their timeout, and then you have your own. Get a little more time. Scruggs with runners on the corners now. Everybody back at their original position as Scruggs gets the call, and he's coming through his stretch motion. Lifts the leg, throws home right down the middle, strike one. We'll see what happens here.
I think you can kind of feel the tension.
Yeah, if the third base runner scores here, like you just mentioned, could be the nail. Here comes Scruggs. Working from the stretch, looking only at home. Instead, he's going to pick off at first. We know Kai Holm has been a pretty big bag stealer this season. 6 stolen bags on the year. So we're going to see what Landon Scruggs can do here in an 0-1 count. They're going to line up a bunt, and Kai Holmes was gone. They're going to do a bunt and steal. They get the second strike, though, on Still Giannis. As that one's fouled off. Like we mentioned, that's what the Lipscomb Bisons wanted to do. They wanted to steal there. And now you got to hit. There could still be a stolen bag here, but it's going to most likely have to be a very hard base hit to get Kai Holm around. We're going to see what happens. Here comes Scruggs. Kai Holm is going, and he does. And wow, that one looked like it caught the right corner. And Kai Holm gets the free bag, and there's a ball.
He was practically already there before the pitch was even delivered.
Yeah, he was waiting on Scruggs to lift that leg, and he did. Now the middle infield's going to come in. Now they're going to actually back up. Landon Scruggs only looking at home plate, and he throws. And right over to Santoyo. He handles it, slides it over, gets over to Kraska, and finishes up that inning. Gets out of another one where 2 Bisons were in scoring position. 6-3 is your score. You got 1 inning left if you're UNA baseball. It's Chase Glover, it's Braden Rogers, and it's Roar Lions Productions.
At the University of North Alabama, we're dedicated to partnering with you in your journey to discover your passion and your potential and put it all into practice. Voted the best small college town in America by USA Today, downtown Florence is home to our beautiful campus, bursting with opportunities to help you find your purpose. Learn more about how we can help you achieve your goals on campus or online at una.edu.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you. Member FDIC.
It's Chase Glover, it's Braden Rogers, and it's the 9th inning. UNA baseball here, down by 3 in Nashville, Tennessee, in their opening conference game. You got the top of the lineup up. It's Will Millard. Lipscomb leading this one. They've been leading it since the first inning, and Lions are looking for a big one here, Braden.
Trying to bring it back.
So here comes Will Millard up as everybody takes their position. You got Will Millard, Petey Kraska, and Dylan Coleman. You only get 3 chances here for sure. You're hoping you can extend this game a little bit and really open it up. You've had some really good hitting sequences today if you're UNA, but you haven't been able to plate a lot of the chances.
Is going to do my rally stand as I did in Jacksonville last week. Or 2 weeks ago, last week.
Cantola still on the mound for Lipscomb, trying to close out this game, get the save. And here's a first pitch, first hit for Will Millard, and scooped up by second base. And you got 2 outs now left. If you're the Lions, the captain Petey Kraska will step in.
The next batter for North Alabama.
8 hits on the day for the Lions.
Need some magic from Wheels here.
Looked like they were going to shift just a little bit, but the shortstop's going to go back to his original position. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed hitter. Here comes Cantola. Inside and low on Kraska.
Second base is cheated a little toward first.
Yeah, I think there's a nice gap in between the second base and second baseman. Here comes Petey. Pitch home. He takes a big swing at it. I think that's his father down there on the first base side, filming him. Frank Kraska, again. Another Georgia Tech transfer. This is his 2nd season at North Alabama. Trying to make some magic here. 1-1-1's your count. Cantola to home. And there's Kraska, a big line out and straight to the right fielder. A massive hit. Now you're down to 1 out. You got Dylan Coleman.
Do really appreciate the Lion faithful making their way up to Nashville. Some good representation out here.
Again, a great staff here at Lipscomb. It's really treated us well. It's been fun to call this one. First time at Ken Dugan Field for myself.
Same here.
Cantola to home. Dylan Coleman's going to foul that one off, and it's going to make its way into the Lipscomb dugout. The coach is telling their center fielder, you might want to scoot over just to the right a little bit, actually shifting the entire outfield over to the right a little bit.
Lions down to their final out.
Nash Rippon does ready on the deck. Cantola, the righty-righty matchup here. He's going to go home. That one's in the dirt. It's 1-1. Top of the 9th, 2 outs, 6-3 is your score. Cantola working a hitless 1.2 innings, trying to make it a full 2. He's got 1 strikeout. His breaking ball's been sitting in the 80s, fastball low 90s. Coming through the stretch, here he goes. In the dirt again. 2-1 is your count. Trying to see if they can pull off some magic here. Here's Dylan Coleman. Throw home, in the dirt again, 3-0. When Dylan Coleman is on top of his game, he's absolutely lacing the ball. He's been in a little bit of a lull lately. Picking it back up here today. 3-1's the count. He's going to throw. And it's in the dirt. That's going to be ball 4. Dylan Coleman takes his base. Back to his 2 of 4 for the day. Here comes Nash Rippon. Another big hitter. Both of these two lead the Lions in home runs with 6 apiece.
If Nash can find a way to get on, Look who's up on the deck.
Big Wes Walker is on deck. Cantola, righty-lefty matchup now with Rippon. Right down the middle. Rippon wanted to, but he decided to lay off that one. First pitch strike. It's been all zeros since the 5th inning for both teams. Cantola to throw in the dirt. Nash Rippon 2 of 3 for the day, an RBI. The lone strikeout in his last at bat, or the bat before that, my apologies. It's hit by a pitch and 1. 1-1, Cantola home. Rippon almost went after that one, and they're going to ring him up on that one too. 1-2, down to the final strike here if you're the Lions. Hearing some Lion fans try and pick up the pace here, trying to get a rally going. 2 outs. The Lions have been really good in this moment a lot this season. Cantola working through the stretch. Rippon, the pitch, fouled off. Left side this time. I think it's going to hit their arena. Oh, it's going to bounce back in. Ooh, got a fan in the back over there.
Bounced off of Allen Arena. Seems to be okay, though. For him.
It's a different backstop. 1-2. Cantola looking. Here comes Rippon. Cantola home. Rippon big swing and a Rippon strikeout. That's going to end the game, the opening conference game for the Lions this season, 6-3. A big first inning for Lipscomb that saw 5 runs. And that's what'll do it. 6-3 is your score. Lipscomb takes game 1. Game 2 of this series will be played tomorrow right here at Ken Dugan Field at 2 p.m. for the second one of this series. Game 3 will be played on Sunday at 1. We won't be with you the rest of the weekend, but it's been really fun to be with you on this Friday night.
So, yeah, it has. And I really appreciate the opportunity. Really appreciate Chase bringing us up here. Really appreciate Benjamin Ray, Grant Wakefield, Mike Ezekiel for letting us come up here and run the booth cam.
Yeah, booth camp's always fun. Again, shout out to Benjamin Ray who allowed us to do this. Braden Rogers, who's also been producing. If you haven't noticed that yet, he's been moving around a little bit, but Braden Rogers, always a wonderful producer and huge in our broadcast and everything that we do. So thankful for him. Thankful for Davis Farlow and Taylor Clemens, who's been working our videos and photos and socials this afternoon in this fun opening, beautiful, sunny conference game this afternoon. But as for the afternoon, as for Friday, the 6-3 score that saw the Lipscomb Bisons win the first one. It's been Chase Glover, it's been Braden Rogers, and it's been a whole heck of a lot of fun for UNA Baseball and Roar Lions Productions.
For game 2 of the series versus North Alabama. First pitch is slated for 2 p.m. Until then, we encourage you to buckle up.
You've been listening. UNA Baseball is brought to you in part by Bank Independent, Coca-Cola, Midgard Self-Storage, Bojangles, CBNS Bank, Alabama Health Guidance, Florence Utilities, Lawn Pride, North Alabama Online, Singing River Brewery, United Community Bank, Adams Beverages. This broadcast is owned and produced by the University of North Alabama and is intended for its live audience. Any rebroadcast without the express written consent of the University of North Alabama is strictly prohibited. Thanks for listening, and Roar Lions!